Listen, I got family over there. Ain't no shot.
I'm Trinity. Hold up.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I do. I grew up around them. And what? I do. Like, all but one of my exes been white. And? True story.
Oh.
Listen, I love women. I love women. And
Wonder.
I'll be back in 20.
Anima said he'd be back in 20. God damn. Oh, that sounds like an echo.
No. Yeah, because I have two things open at the same time. All right, let me hop off this thing.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Sean, I can literally hear everybody except you. I can hear Wonder, myself, and Anima.
Sean out here gonna need to be Naruto with all these Haki Bushins.
Right. The next Sean.
I hear an echo, by the way, of what we say. Told you his Kage Bushin.
Yeah, I hear the echo.
Yeah, it's like a time lapse. It's on Sean. That's what the problem is. It's on Sean.
Oh, new Sean's in the building.
You could hear me on that, bro.
Oh, wait, let me go back into YouTube real quick. Yeah, now, second Sean, mute first Sean, so that way you not sound like you overlapping and doing a rap song.
Go on. Bro, I have to do so much shit to stream. It ain't funny, dog.
All right, now we're in business.
And that's like I feel like this the One Piece gods just protecting one day, you know.
Protecting? I don't need fucking protection, bro. Nah, it's your shit. They call you out for blasphemy.
Want to be real? The last I like fucking 35-0 in Wrestlemania. You won't beat me once.
Listen, Seth Rollins, with the madcap that you doing, nobody believes you, architect.
You in the main event, nigga. You was the nigga who was fight before The Rock and Stone Cold them. Me and Bruce is the main event.
I'm not the main event. No. You wrong. I'm the showstopper. Always. Main event or not, I still drop the best matches.
Nigga say you reflect.
No, the showstopper was actually HBK.
You Ric Flair, you use the dirty tactics to win. As a technical wrestler, use a showman.
Listen, you saying you're the best there ever was, the best there is, and the best there will ever be. Listen, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Is that what you're saying? Nah, actually, I'm Sting. I fucks with Sting. That's always my favorite pro wrestler. Fucks with Sting heavy. The crow is the truth.
Let's keep it on One Piece though. How you feel?
Yeah, that's up to y'all.
All right. Let's go back to the conversation. All right, so let me respond to what you were saying about the commander fight. I'll catch up Wonder and Anima. Basically, what Sean started off was we're talking about the Luffy. I'm not Luffy. Sorry, my bad. Sanji and Zoro versus King and Queen fight. and what our opinions about that is. So now I'm going to be responding to him, and you guys can chime in after me. All right, so I agree with you on some points, Sean, but I disagree on some other parts. So let me get my shit off on it now. All right, so as I stated before, I do like the Sanji and Zoro fights. I have some issues with it in some places, but overall, I do like the fight. Now, here's the reason why I say it wasn't underwhelming for King and Queen and that they lost, right? So let's look at the economy of what I consider to be an extreme death fight, right? Before they even clash, touch each other, or saw each other, my vision for the King and Queen fight was once the King and Queen fight is over, Sanji and Zoro are going to be so tired that they pass out. And that's exactly what happened. To me, that is what I consider to be an extreme death fight, to where you are so exhausted that you just collapse. You have no more energy left. They're on enemy territory and they pass the hell out. They're sleeping right now, both of them, right? So extreme death fight. So I don't consider King and Queen weak or in any type of way. Like Sanji and Zoro gave it their all. Next part, right? When you were mentioning the part about how Zoro was injured and stuff like that, we also have to take into account before King and Queen clashed with Sanji and Zoro, they were dealing with Marco.
Preach on it. Preach on it. Preach on it.
They were dealing with Marco.
You know I'm going for that fire. Preach on it.
I'll let you go. So you got to let me go. They were fighting Marco, right? If we can pull up the panels on how many hits that Marco landed on him. Marco literally did a Phoenix brand to Queen's neck, right? Kicked him in the neck. You understand? And then when it came to King, you remember that combo to where King cut off Marco's wing. He turned the wing into a fireball, hit King with it, dived off the top rope and put his knee in his face, right?
AJ Styles level.
And these are all the stuff that we are seeing on screen. Clearly, there was more stuff happening off screen, because every time that we would see Marco and updated Marco would be more damaged than he was the previous time. So we know that they kept fighting off screen before the tag team duo finally took down Marco. It is at that point in time where the tag team duo got to go against Luffy's tag team duo, and then they finally scrapped. So for me, it was an equal exchange. Why? Because King and Queen both got injured by a good bit, not all the way, but a good bit by Marco, while Sanji got beat up by Black Maria because he don't hit women, and Zoro got really fucked up.
Preach
in the Big Mom and Kaido fight. But here's the thing, and this is one of the issues I have. But the Wonder Drug, right? The plot device Wonder Drug. I won't say it took him to 100% strength, but it took him from being a mummy to an onigiri, right? So, and the goat head dude, whatever said, he was like, look, if you take the Wonder Drug, you'll be good as good all again. So basically, Zoro and Sanji and King and Queen were in the same level of condition and health when they started their fight. It was an equal exchange, an equal fight, and a very good win on both hands. Now, let me give you my issues with the fight. Even though I do like the fights, I have my issues with the fight, right? My issues with both fights, a little more on Sanji than Zoro's, I'm sorry, with Sanji, is that there were some crucial moments in the fight that were off screen that would have made the fans more invested into the emotion of the fight. There were a lot of dope moments on screen, but they were doing a lot of ill shit off screen as well. That's my first issue with both fights. With the Sanji fight in particular, the ending of his fight was extremely, in my opinion, anticlimactic. So much to the point that half of the fandom did not think the fight was over, because that's not usually how Oda does his final attacks. Sanji kicked the shit out of him, right? But everybody was like, okay, next chapter.
I mean, that is what Sanji does.
One more, well, yeah, but there's gonna be
that is what Sanji does.
One more collision to where there's gonna be a big finale, and then it's over, right? This is where I say I liked Zoro's fight better, because the way how Zoro's fight ended is what I expected.
I don't mean to distract you, because I did let off a lot of points and shit, and my mic wasn't on and thing like that. But I don't get to another point though, why I didn't really like Sanji fight, especially though, because this shit, this nigga get a really bullshit power up though. With
It wasn't though, but okay.
It
It wasn't though, but okay.
It wasn't.
Not with the
It
German technology, the exoskeleton shit like that. That Ifrit Jambe shit. All this time we didn't know Sanji he was doing something to his body. Now all of
Yeah, we actually did though.
Actually, we
but,
did.
okay.
We did.
We did the entire series, but okay. We did.
He did not.
Yes, we did. We knew that from literally in his lobby. But okay,
Never,
people just don't want to pay attention.
never think that Sanji was saying, bro, his body can't withstand the heat from Diablo Jambe. Never, bro.
Bro, yeah.
So
He
basically,
always, oh my God.
They ought to upgrade a bullshit fire with more bullshit fire, bro. Like
It's not bullshit though. It's not. Oh my God. Okay, here's the thing, Sean. First and foremost, if I can go, because I'm going to address Sean's point and everybody else's point about Sanji.
Go, it's your turn.
All right. First and foremost, as usual, no shot. This is not a shot at Sanji. His fights are almost always disappointing. Let's keep it real. They're almost always forgettable. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Sanji's fights are fun. I love
they're fun. Hold on. What you just said, they're fun. And I agree, they're fun. I don't think nothing of Sanji's fights really. Mr. Tuban Clay was nice. Versus the Fishman, the Karate Fishman, it was nice.
That was ill.
Again, Jabra, it was nice. Consistently nice fights against Queen. First and foremost, all right, to piggyback off, because you kind of took my talking points. First of all, King and Queen were already going through smoke, just like Sanji and Zoro were. Let's take it back. You mentioned Black Maria and shit. I don't even count that because, come on, Sanji can take that beating. Come on, we stop it.
But wait.
Man, that one shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
He was getting some ill. He was not defending himself with armor Haki. Those were hurting.
Man, listen, man. This ain't robbing. Sanji ain't robbing. Stop it. Stop the cap. Here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. First of all, people with Queen, they must have forgot he fought against Monster Point Chopper. Monster Point Chopper is no scrub. People need to stop being disrespectful. He fought against him for 30 minutes and was Gucci. He fought against Marco, was still Gucci. This man fought against Sanji, was still Gucci. Okay? So people need to stop acting like Queen's a scrub. He's not. As far as in King is concerned, that man, best Zoro fight easily in the series. Easily. King, easily. If I break down the entire fight, compared to every other fight that Zoro did, Mr. One, Gosmoon's, sorry, that does not compare to this one. And I love that fight. That doesn't compare. Against Kaku, doesn't compare. No other Zoro fight even comes close to this shit. It was ill, but this was a Luffy level fight. This fight against King was a Luffy level fight, bro.
Hell no.
Yes, it was.
Because
if you compare this one, King is on par with Katakuri. People say Katakuri, neither are superior. They're on par.
The thing I don't like about this fight is, okay, when we parallel this to the NS lobby with the zone matchups with Kaku and Jabra and shit, it was actually more strategy involved in them fights and trying to figure out some shit. With King fight, this nigga figure out King in a like.
No, he didn't.
It wasn't no. I know they didn't even explain.
What? Bro, Zoro fights always go like this. He just got to figure out the trick as a swordsman. Every single Zoro fight, if I go all the way back, that's every Zoro fight. It's like people hating on Luffy fights. Literally every Luffy fight is very similar. Why? Because they have the same fighting style. Sanji fights are very similar. Why? Because of his fighting style. We know this. I don't understand why people are acting brand new. If Zoro fought Katakuri, he would, as people said, he would have to figure out future sight. He would have to figure it out. Because he's a swordsman. He just has to cut you down.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough struggle with the Zoro and King fight.
What? Zoro was getting worked. Zoro was getting bodied for the majority of the
I am on half on Sean's side and half on Wonder's side. And this is my slight issues with the fight that I overall enjoyed, right? Is on the side of where I agree with Wonder is I agree with Wonder that Zoro, this is the most struggle that Zoro has ever had to go through in any one of his fights. He has never had a struggle this hard. This nigga is knocked out cold, sleeping. He's tired, right? King put him through hell. Now this is the side that I agree with you, Sean. This is the part where I agree with you, Sean. Right? And this is the part I agree. For instance, the weakness of King, how he turns off the fire and then he's vulnerable to an attack. Right? Zoro found out that weakness off screen. That's a no-no. We don't do that in fights. I wanted to see the moment where Zoro was like, "Oh, that's what that bitch ass nigga's doing. Oh, I got him."
No, I don't think it was like that. I don't think it was like people misunderstood that. I don't think it was like that. It was like Luffy picking up on future sight. These guys are just that intelligent. If you do something enough, they're going to pick it up.
But here's the difference, Wonder. We saw Luffy pick up on it. We actually got to read Luffy.
That's because it's a harder concept to understand.
No. What do you mean?
Future sight is a harder concept to understand.
Then King automatically turning off his flames?
No. Okay, people overblow this. It's not that King turned off his flame. From what I understood, I thought it was simple. King was running out of stamina. He said it. His flames are probably based on stamina. You can't hold that shit up forever.
No, you're assuming. No, you making me assumptions, Wonder.
It's not an assumption. It's a logical deduction.
Let's say Wonder is right. Let's say Wonder is right. Okay. Let's not even argue. Let's say Wonder is right. Here's the thing: it's not about complexity. It's about being with Zoro, going through his emotion as he had the eureka moment. Like, okay, this.
Hello?
In the struggle with Zoro fighting King, right? He's hitting him. He's only gearing. He's doing this, and nothing's working. Like, man, what the fuck is going on? How come I can't hit this nigga, right? And then for us to be like, let's say if you're a fan of Zoro or just a fan of the series, right? And you're with Zoro, and then Zoro does something by accident, or he throws a dart at the wall, hopes that it works, and then he hits him, and he's like, wait, hold on, what the fuck did I just do? His flame was off when I did that. Let me try that again. That's how I hit this nigga. Oh, I got him now. As a Zoro fan, you're hyped. You're like, yeah, get him, Zoro. We didn't get that. We got the aftermath of that.
As a Zoro fan, I don't care. I don't care about that.
For a fight that I liked, I did not like that piece of it. I wanted to be there with him when he figured it out. Now, I imagine the anime is going to let us walk that through with him, but I did not see any reason for the manga not to do that because Oda has never shied away from that point.
Here, it's very simple. It's the people that are bitching and moaning about why X Drake, we didn't see that and other stuff. It's very simple to me. Oda only has 18 pages. That's literally why there's an anime. He doesn't have enough time and space. He made too much for this arc. He did. I appreciate it, but I understand it. It's like trying to write a book, right? You only have a limited number of space.
For toxic fan base, what we need details. You can't just
no, not toxic fan base. It takes one page to show the Eureka.
We don't. Why do you need? That's not necessary. This is Zoro.
For people who are fans of the series, who are invested into the emotion and the success.
I am too.
They like seeing them overcome certain situations. So when Luffy again found the Eureka moment with Katakuri, that is a boost morale for the fan base. The same will apply to Zoro. We want to see him succeed. We want to go through it with him. We don't want to.
Two problems with that. Number one, with the Luffy moment, Luffy intentionally was trying to learn future sight, which he himself stated. That's why Oda explained it. Number two, Zoro could already cut fire. He already learned that technique, which he displayed in the final attack. So I don't even think that's relevant. He already could cut fire.
His body. It's not about cutting fire. He didn't have to cut fire. He needs to cut.
But he did have to cut fire because he literally sent out Imperial.
I don't have no respect for King of Wildfire, bro.
I have total respect for him.
King
doesn't give a fuck. I like that.
This nigga is an embarrassment. The first mate's dog.
What?
How?
How? How?
He gave Zoro the hardest fight Zoro's ever had in his whole entire series.
All these first mates are built differently, bro. Marco, King, Katakuri. I don't know why people hype up Shiryu because he ain't done shit.
Because not gonna go there.
Shiryu is not. I'm sorry, he's not the first mate, bro.
We're not doing it.
Beppo is trash too. Listen, I will come up with all the smoke. All the until Shiryu gives me some better smoke.
When you see it happening, it's gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I don't know what else has to happen to let you know except him just fighting
Actual feats. This man baby tap. He baby tap. Gecko Warrior and Gecko Warrior's like, the fuck was that?
Why can't y'all go off of the foreshadowing that Oda's laying out?
None. Zero. It's a red herring.
Oh God.
This dude, man.
Oh, let Sean go. Sean,
go ahead.
I think the thing with Zoro in general is even before this, I even make a video on Zoro, and I don't even make videos like that, bro. My biggest problem on Zoro is it wasn't a build up to this power you have right now. This nigga get this in one go. At least Luffy. It was Doflamingo. Then he climbed the ladder to get to this point. Zoro skipped the elevator. He jumped straight.
Sean,
this why I say Oda is a fucking Zoro fanboy. And this problem with Zoro.
I agree with
okay. Here's the difference between Luffy and Zoro. Luffy has to grind and learn everything. He's doing it the hard way. It's not his devil fruit. It's his fighting style. You notice how everybody else, they go to legend. You notice how everybody else has weapons and shit? Luffy does it the hard way. He gotta learn this shit the hard way. Zoro has been training since he was a child. We already saw from the moment he was already a master swordsman. All he has to do is refine his craft. Luffy has to learn everything. From the jump.
What that have to do with wanting to see the man grow in a lot?
He has been. It's entire 1,000 plus chapters.
How you go from wait? How you go from
two Sean's in here?
How you go from Pika to King to Rock?
First of all, it doesn't matter what Zoro fight is. Listen. If you are not a fan of Zoro and swordsman shit, you just not gonna like Zoro fights. I'm dead serious.
Zoro come into the new world.
You here? I just showed up.
Pharaoh the Legend is finally back.
I just showed up too, man.
Bro,
tell John to look up in the motherfucking chat. The hell we talking about? Where the link, bro?
I just got in this morning, man. I'm tired.
You out party?
Sound like a hangover.
I was with the family, man. I need to go to sleep.
Man, Chris. I see you on the ground.
What you talking about?
Yeah, good.
No, I'm tired, man. What y'all talking about? Zero fights? What y'all talking about?
You know the typical as usual.
Fights Queen and King. Our opinions on Queen and King versus Sanji.
Oh, yeah.
Without the exoskeleton, Sanji gets washed. I don't know why Sanji fans are like, oh my god, bro. Without the exoskeleton, he was a dead man. He was a dead man.
What really makes sense? Sanji is shit without the exoskeleton.
That's a fact. Like I'm not capping. Literally everything came because of the exoskeleton. That is fact.
He get a gift wrap. This is my problem with Oda too, right? This nigga giving people. This nigga said. This nigga
you
said.
think it's permanent?
This nigga said.
Yes, it's his body.
One at a time. Let's go.
1 second. This the appeal of Sanji and Zoro is right. These niggas ain't got no devil fruit. They just straight up monsters. But he giving them all types of shit with devil fruit related. Or giving them a devil fruit. You know what I mean? All type of extra powers.
Zoro earned his shit. Sanji was just born that way. That's the truth. And I've always viewed that about Sanji.
No, Enma dog. What you talking about? That's a legendary.
Zoro had to train for that shit.
If he fought her, he can't use it though.
Yes, Zoro's just a monster.
That's true. Honestly, that's true.
But like Enma was crazy, bro. Like that's something I don't think people can
Enma's a huge power.
Like it's the only sword.
Here's the thing.
It's the only sword in the show that has special properties like this.
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe
I'm with other people. I think the Saijos are going to be massively insane.
Currently, as of right now, it's the only one that has special properties.
Yes, currently right now it's the only one that we've seen on camera.
I always thought they had special property though. Since
they have to have special properties, bro.
Since I seen that story on Mihawk back.
Yeah, Yoru's got to be nasty. Ace, where is Ace? Bro.
Yeah, where do these weapons go?
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know. I got a bigger topic.
Why didn't Teach steal the Naginata of Newgate? Why didn't he take it?
I don't think he thinks that's not power to him. It's just more. So
yeah, I don't think he cares about it.
Yeah.
Listen, give it to one of your crewmates then, damn it.
That may not be their fighting style though.
Yeah,
like,
I don't care.
One of the two said he got a question.
What being on my mind? I feel like Haki low-key ruining One Piece fights.
What?
I feel like Haki ruining One Piece fights, dog. This shit ain't strategic. This shit ain't swordsmanship no more. This shit about who got the biggest tail beast bomb, dog. That's how I feel like.
What?
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Wait, so Luffy beat Katakuri with Snake Man, right? Correct me. I must be mistaken. Am I wrong?
You said what?
Luffy beat Katakuri with Snake Man, right? That's what happened, right?
Correct.
Luffy beat Flamingo with Gear 4th, right? He beat Sir Crocodile. I mean, Lord Cracker with Gear 4th, right?
And what is Gear 4th? Gear 4th ain't nothing but a Haki.
My point is that you're now facing the top tier, the big dog.
Gear 4th is Haki, dog.
No, it's not. This is Devil Fruit.
No, we don't need Haki for Gear 4th.
What Sean is saying is there's a lot of Haki implementation.
Wait. What I mean really is I mean advanced Haki. Really fucking messing up the strategic aspect of One Piece, dog.
What? It made it more strategic.
Luffy jump all kind of levels with just King's Haki. Nigga, skip.
No, he did not skip levels, bro. It's skill.
What are we talking about? I ain't even paying attention. My bad. I'm in that debate. Keep talking.
Nah, but like Conqueror's Haki is the advanced Conquerors is OD though. Like this is actually crazy because like
I expected it.
That's y'all fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't even think this is advanced Conqueror. I think there's one more level we haven't seen yet. And I think Shanks is gonna show that.
It's a Yonko.
You just have to be in the middle with the Haki. That's it.
What?
That's it.
Now, Sean,
John still
Kaido proves otherwise. What the hell are you talking about? He proves otherwise. Come on, man.
Don't really matter, dog. The shit is Haki, dog.
Oh my god, bro! If Kaido and Luffy didn't have their devil fruits, they wouldn't be able to be slugging out like this, bro.
I'll say one thing on the part of the devil fruit portion to where devil fruits still matter to some extent, depending on what kind of devil fruit you have, is I look at Momonosuke, right? So Momonosuke is a person who doesn't really have that much combat ability just yet, which is fair because he was, previously just 8 years old, right? So we went through all of Wano watching people struggle to hurt Kaido, who are pretty good fighters, Kid, Luffy, blah, 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 right? This nigga Momonosuke turns 28 years old via whatever her name is, Shinobu, right? Yeah. And now he has, now with him being 28, he turns into a full-blown dragon. The nigga bit Kaido, and it hurts. I was like, what the? I was like, how strong is that dragon fruit?
Let me show you how much devil fruits really don't matter like that.
Okay.
Luffy spent all his time learning Gear 4 and all these techniques and shit for Gear 4, though. Yeah. But the minute this nigga learned Haki, Advanced Conqueror's King's Haki, This nigga was messing Kaido up in base form.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Haki is better than a devil fruit, but devil fruits are not completely useless.
No, it ain't completely useless, but
But wait, Sean, you got to realize that Luffy's devil fruit isn't a top tier one. It's probably actually one of the lower tier.
I actually disagree with that one. I fundamentally agree
because
with that.
everything Luffy does is always in combination with Haki because his devil fruit is underwhelming. You never see Luffy using gear 3rd or gear 2nd without Haki because it's not going to have an effect as it does with Haki. For example, we see Kid and Law, right? They have pretty top tier devil fruits. I wouldn't say top tier, but it's pretty high leveled. But they're able to do damage to Big Mom and Kaido without Haki. That's the difference.
Luffy's devil fruit is mad underrated, bro.
It is underrated, but it's something that he uses with Haki to sort of augment it.
Here's the question I have for y'all, because I debate people on this point. They say that, oh well, the devil fruits go to the right person. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if we would see these devil fruits with different people, you would have different results. Some of these users are not the best users with these devil fruits. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
or others wouldn't be able to do it like Luffy's
like Caribou.
So
that's why devil fruit, like he would be crazy.
Somebody got killed. Caribou would take that shit. That nigga is way
or Caesar. Yeah, if you give that to not, bro, that's a different. We're talking about different.
No. Wait. Let's talk about Caesar using the fuck out that fruit.
Smoker.
Nah, but he's
my dog Smoker's a disappointment.
Caesar's supposed to be way stronger though. With that devil fruit, no way.
No, look at
my dog Smoker.
He's combining his science like a monster.
No, bro.
Yeah,
Caesar should be top 10. Caesar should be top 10.
That's a gas, yeah.
I disagree. Caesar's getting the fuck out that
top 10.
Bro, you should be like top 2 in serious, bro.
I feel like Caesar is the perfect person for the devil fruit because they scientific knowledge.
Well, Sean, I'll say
hell yeah. He'd be carrying a gas fire sword. I've been doing it.
I agree, Sean, that he's like good with the devil fruit, but he can't reach that top tier potential is what I'm saying. He has the combination that he can make, but I don't feel like he has
hold on. If Frankie would have had the gas, the man is Yonko level. If Frankie would have had that shit.
No. I don't know about Yonko level.
No. Think of what I'm saying. People just laugh it off. Frankie with his engineering mind. You trying to tell me he wouldn't be an absolute monster with that? Come on, guys.
There's a difference between a monster and Yonko level, I mean,
I know what I'm saying. Just like I said, give Zoro the Opie Nomi, he's Yonko level already. And I said that before.
Also, Caesar actually specializes more in chemicals. Frankie's more on the tech side. So, Caesar's kind of got more aptitude for the fruit.
Oh, actually, here's where you're wrong, though. Because Frankie would combine his tech with the devil fruit.
Right. Anytime y'all discuss this stuff, I get back to the most outrageous statements in the left. Hey, guys,
talk about, bro. You one of them.
Wait, Sean, going back to
outrageous out of what I said.
Sean,
an important lesson in this king and queen fight. Like, bro, technology and shit don't really. I mean, besides, if the shit ain't come from Vegapunk, it ain't really saying.
No. What we learned is that it does matter because Sanji's actually here. That's what matters. Sanji's actually done elevated to a top tier level.
Okay, I kind of see what you're saying.
Sanji invisibility ain't doing shit, bro. Like real talk.
What?
Wait,
what? Exoskeleton shit.
What's really impressive is the exoskeleton. What could really affect niggas in battle?
Wait.
Sean, that invisibility is helpful, bro.
Sean,
if it wasn't Shiryu wouldn't have it.
Thank you. Don't y'all hype up Shiryu? What you talking about? That ain't nothing. What?
Sean, you said that Shiryu having that fruit was underrated. What are you talking about, bro?
Exposed, huh?
Okay, wait. So,
I changed my mind.
Invisibility is always underrated. That's why Oda gave it to you. To make sure you actually do something. Haki, it is not this end all be all like people think it is.
Yeah,
he keeps getting lit up. Come on, guys.
I was just
Yeah,
about to say that.
so it's true, but I think the whole point with any type of invisibility type power is that if you have some form of advanced observation hacking or really heightened senses, things like that shouldn't really work. So, for example, someone like
Yes, they
Fujitora,
should.
for example, someone like Fujitora, invisibility of any kind at all, it doesn't affect, right? So I
He is blind as a motherfucker anyway. What the fuck is invisibility gonna do to him?
exactly. So anyone of his level of observation
Fujitora,
haki
Fujitora is like a
would
special case because I
Who
don't
shot
think.
Yeah.
up a wall on the street?
yeah. So I agree with that. But my point is that so are you
Well,
saying that Fujitora is in his class of his own?
Who
When
said
it
Yeah, I
comes
think
to-
Kind of.
Fujitora's
Yeah,
observation
yeah.
is on its class of his
Nah.
own because he's
True,
blind.
No, because Usopp saw through the damn wall.
Your observation is so good that he get hands put on him. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he get
Hey,
hands
y'all
put on
about
him.
to make that sound
No, but I gotta agree too. He could be in the future, right? You gotta agree too.
They put hands on that boy.
Look,
Wait, but question.
I'm not.
why does
I'm not saying-
Fujitora cancel out invisibility? Like, I still
Yeah.
don't understand how observation cancel out invisibility.
It doesn't.
It
Well,
doesn't.
it's
Wait,
because
question.
the presence.
Okay.
Presence is still there. The physical body is still there.
Yeah. The spirit is still around.
I will say this. though.
Invisibility does not suppress spirit.
I will say
Exactly.
this though.
Who could max out if you could make your aura invisible?
Yeah, the aura.
Thank
exactly.
you.
Sean. We saw this in any not any Slavia. What you call it?
Even-
Zoe.
Honeycomb.
We
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Where Pedro and them were in the trees the whole entire time.
Yeah,
Luffy
they
didn't know
saw
they were there at all.
Luffy didn't know about it at all.
Well,
I
Yeah.
swear, observation hockey gonna be able to let Sanji know how to do that.
do not then.
But isn't that just levels of Actually, that just shows Luffy's limit in his observation. Because I
No.
Well, that was
That was
too,
pre-category though. Sorry.
yeah,
But
exactly.
I don't
Because I doubt someone like Fujitora would struggle like that. And actually, just to kind of ask a question about, I think something that Chris said, for example, with Fujitora thing. So if you compare Fujitora's observation hockey to any top tier, Shanks, Kaido, Big Mom, even let's go back to the old days, Roger Whitebeard, right? You think he far outclasses them in that?
No.
No, I don't even
Exactly.
I think he
think
probably
wait.
observation hockey's dick.
I don't
think Big Mom and Kaido have crazy observation, bro.
Well, yeah, but my whole point is that I don't think an invisibility devil fruit or
Yeah, it's not gonna
Sanji's
be. Yeah,
invisibility power is gonna be any kind of game changer. I think it's useful.
yeah, it's a help
I disagree with
tool,
that.
but it's not the end all be all.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I agree with that, but I think it's for anyone. I think first Yonko kind of level up. It kind of is the end all.
Let Chris
Wait,
get his thing off. Let Chris go. Let Chris go.
I just completely 100% disagree with that. I don't think Oda would just give Shiryu the invisible fruit and make it not matter in a fight.
So that's
I think.
so I agree with the common sense part of it. It's just that right now I can't think of anything yet.
Well,
I
the thing
I
is-
agree that
I think, and gentlemen, if you know Hunter x Hunter, I think Sanji, and before the tech or whatever, I thought Sanji would develop a hockey-based observation hockey like Zetsu State. If you know Hunter x Hunter, Zetsu, their aura. Why wouldn't you be able to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
Sanji
possible.
get no advanced observation.
I mean,
When he
Oda
does
hasn't
that,
That's his affinity. What do you mean?
Yeah,
he
but
does
like
have great
that don't mean
observation
Oda gonna give it to
when he
him.
went to the pleasure
Yes, he
hall.
will. Come on, bro.
I think it's
Come on, dude.
Nah, he had his
Oda's not gonna shit on Sanji. You know it. This man loves Sanji.
I think it's different.
Nah,
It's debatable.
I think it's just different levels of observation hockey that's advanced. Like,
Joy John Sanji.
I think
He's Taco Bell and puts his picture of Sanji's face in the toilet and goes.
Cause Sanji, he went to the pleasure hall and Luffy and them couldn't sense it. Luffy got great observation.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was like kind of a gag though.
No, it wasn't.
No, he literally always does this.
Yeah, he does always does it, but like it was still like played off as a gag.
Sean going. Look at Sean going.
Big Mom will call us out.
No, I cannot have her. It doesn't make
I
sense.
don't think
I
so.
hope so.
She needs to be an Elbath, bro.
I don't
She
think
needs to be an Elbath.
I don't think she's gonna fall, but her reputation is gonna be ruined.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
She's gonna
I
be, it's
agree.
gonna be on the news. It's gonna be written as, "Oh, Luffy defeated Big Mom and Kaido." That's the correct
Again.
news.
No, I think it's gonna be
I
Luffy defeated Kaido in the broken of the alliance. I broke it down in a whole comment as to her. She's different from Kaido. Kaido's about strength. Hers is reputation. They're not the same type person.
No.
What I'm saying is,
No. You don't disrespect Big Mom like that, dog.
What you mean?
Already did.
No, she will fall in Elbath, but now it's not her time, is what I'm saying.
No, but you say Kaido reputation based on strength. What the
Yes.
fuck, Big Mom?
He's trying to.
Hers is based on reputation itself. Hers is based on her longevity, her image, her perception. I'm not saying she's not strong. I'm saying Kaido, his only thing is strength. His empire is nothing like Lin's empire.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from.
yeah.
Hers is more tougher to bring down, which is why Luffy is going longer with her than with Kaido.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't feel like Big Mom. I feel like the pig Oda on. Oda like fuck everything. You ready to retire?
Yeah, you got to wrap this shit.
I think it was in an interview recently where he said that something about his editors like pushing him forward to, wrap it up.
Oh, this shit. Hey,
So,
Carol, you don't feel
I'm ready for the series to be over with too.
I feel like
I want my phonic lips so I can dip down the sunset.
he botched, skipped a few things, I think.
I don't, but not really. The fights went for like 5 chapters apiece, bro.
They did, but I feel like we're missing like 1 or 2 chapters with those fights because they kind of ended abruptly, right?
I think they're going to have awakenings happen, personally. I don't think that they're done.
Nah, I mean, from outside of Onigashima?
They're going to Wano. They're about to land in Wano, bro.
Yeah, so you don't know where they're gonna
the island,
land.
so that's why I'm like,
John, what you saying? John,
Yeah, like Queen is literally skyrocketing. Like we don't know where this man gonna land.
that's one thing I'm also disappointed. Like these guys, none of them had awakenings, bro. Like what the
Wait. They do have awakenings. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to put some money on there and start gambling in a second. That Oda's going to reveal it in a different type of way.
That's trash.
I'm telling y'all, they're going to be back. They're going to be the undead army. We think we won, and then Oda's going to pull this off. It's going to be, it's Thriller Bark. Dude, this arc mirrors Thriller Bark, bro.
OT, I keep saying OT is a direct mirror of the Impel Down Guard. The way how her battle went is the exact way the Impel Down Guard went. OT kept getting knocked the fuck out and kept rising up like she's a zombie for more shit.
Honestly,
I'm only talking about the Calamities group. And maybe
who like this group need to have something about them would make them Yonko tail ready because they come by the word shit.
Look at
Wait, I didn't hear.
No, I was saying I read the Beast Pirates reviving with the Day Awakening because they need something to redeem themselves. They only need an explanation for the shop.
Like Mr. Moore has a video where he says the raid's gonna fail.
I saw it.
The raid succeeds, but that doesn't mean the raid was not the end all be all. I think people need to understand it. Wano is the end all be all, not only Mishima. I don't understand why people got that twisted.
That's always been. I agree on that.
Here's why I say I'm with the camp of the awakenings happened. Because if you remember back in Impel Down, yes, you put them down, but they kept getting back up. I'm looking at the Calamities. Jack, we haven't seen enough from. And I love me some Jack. We haven't. King and Queen, something about them is off. They were too confident. Kaido himself. All of them are too confident. Also, look at Jack's army back on Zou. Remember, they were like a zombie army. They kept getting back up. Why wouldn't the commanders do that?
I agree with you completely, bro. I think they're getting back up. I feel like they have to meet up semblance of respect for them.
But we don't even know where King and Queen landed.
Exactly.
And Wano.
Exactly. And they're like Sanji and Zoro both on
These are ancient zones, bro.
like Zoro went out of his way.
Zoro did not.
That's the thing that makes me question it because he gave them a title box of defeat. You know?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like there was a title
and
box.
Plus, like we've been in this arc for 4 years.
And then that
Why
man
would
got his.
Oda try to extend
I think Oda might
because this is Oda. He doesn't give a. The fact that he added Cycle Agent Zero. Come on, bro.
If they come back, right? Would you still consider that like a win for Sanji and Zoro? Like that's two different.
Because they knocked them. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
They're unconscious.
They're
Like,
unconscious.
in the air right now.
Yeah, because they lost
Well,
that
I
fight.
mean,
It
well,
depends.
there was
It
a title
depends.
box as well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on
on that.
what happened when they fell outside of Onigashima. If they just got knocked out and they weren't really what do you call it, unconscious, then I wouldn't consider that a win necessarily. But if it was like a Luffy situation where he was unconscious and everything and they needed saving and a little bit of rest, of course, I would say it's a win. But just I have a question on the logistics on King in particular. So with the awakening, so do you think he's just gonna grow his wings back, or he's gonna?
I'm back.
No.
No,
I mean,
he's
he
just
has
gonna
wings.
he's just gonna recover like consciousness.
It's gonna
or
get
fight
taped up
again.
like that pig from Odin flashback.
So
Also-
he's just gonna have broken wings or like cut wings.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One wing is broken.
I mean,
Okay.
then
Also,
again, we
people
have
forget
Crippled.
we got the Big Mom pirate sitting right outside, bro. I think people don't understand how long this arc is about to be, bro. We got another 20 chapters at least.
Fuck that.
bro.
You better wrap this shit up.
We need.
It's going to be over in the middle of June.
How many?
It's going to be in June.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's August, June. That's when Wano is going to end.
Yeah,
But how
right
many,
before the
how many
movie.
chapters do you guys think this Kaido flashback is going to be?
3 to 5, White Land, 3 to 5.
Do you know what I thought?
Stopping us from seeing greatness, though. Like I feel trapped right now.
Yeah.
Y'all say this every arc, bro. Every fucking arc y'all say this shit. And then y'all ready to move on to the next one. You're going to say that about the next one.
I wasn't saying that.
Wano put a bad taste in my mouth from how the fuck is that? We was in greatness, and then we switched to Wano.
Yeah.
Y'all hated on Whole Cake. Y'all hated on that shit,
He
bro.
was talking about the reverie, not okay.
Yeah.
Man, Reverie, listen, Reverie, we're going to come back to shit about Reverie. We are. Oda gave us a teaser. He does this all the time.
Everything that's going to happen post Wano is going to be crazy, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yes,
Like,
I'm
we're
ready to see this
isolated.
now.
We've been here a
This
month.
nigga the fuck out already. I want to read the comic list already. Fuck this shit. Beast
We've
Spider.
been here a month. People don't understand how much time has passed. It's been a month.
A month.
Wano is
Yeah.
what?
It's on a month.
And,
3 years in the
like,
real world.
in Wano. They spent a month in Wano, right?
Yeah.
Luffy never
Yeah.
spends that long on an island. Ever. So much about the world has changed.
Dragon about to move. That's all I believe.
Yeah.
Dragon needs to move because his
he's
boy
still on
Sabo back is in
Any
trouble.
island right now.
I feel like the community.
I'm ready for
the community really
everything.
starting to disrespect Dragon, bro, and he
I don't-
needs to do something.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dragon
bro.
still
That's
top 2,
because of
baby.
Brago and King of Light.
barely.
In the middle.
Dragon's still top 2. Still top 2.
No,
Nah.
I saw King of Lightning talking shit.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Hey, yo,
I don't understand that. The
and
nigga have Sabo up high on this list.
exactly, but don't have his commander above, man.
That don't make sense.
That's because he has a teach agenda.
He has he's using
Oh yeah, sure.
his list is based on feats pretty much. So that's why
No, it's not. Judge top 5.
Yeah.
Wait. But if his list is based on feast, then what the hell does Shanks do?
Fair.
No, Shanks is number 1, bro. Shanks is number 1. Shanks number 1.
But here's the thing. I'm not disputing the fact that Shanks isn't strong, but we're going off of feats. Shanks has barely done anything. That's
Yeah, I don't go based on just feats.
I forget
I
his
don't-
reasoning on like why his list is like that. But, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
he's always been a topsy-turvy power scale. Like my list has been consistent. His has changed every year. Several times.
It's safe to say Sabo next time we see him can be on Powered Admirals, right?
Oh,
Like,
cool.
I ain't gonna,
Yes.
I mean, if he's been locked up,
I think he's there now.
Obviously, he been
Possibly.
there. What the hell?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
This dude was a before he even got the fruit. Like, what are you talking about?
If Sabo on Powered Admirals, where the fuck Dragon is? Like real talk. Like
He gotta be.
I told y'all that, man. It's Yonko level.
What,
Yeah,
what,
he gotta be.
what people forget is that we haven't really seen Sabo use that fire fruit like that.
Yes.
I think he's on a
We just saw him
completely
train.
different level than what we think he is.
With what training time?
We saw.
I don't know. Oda's not going to show us that.
The same amount of training time Luffy had.
Yeah, 1 month.
No, Luffy's had his devil fruit for 12 years. Stop.
I
I
don't
ain't
think that
talking about
matters
the
at this
fact
point,
that he
bro.
powered up. Oda don't care about that shit.
Yeah,
Power
Oda
up is power up.
does not care about
Oda
time. When it
does
comes to power,
care.
bro.
He's been consistent.
He's
I mean,
not
he
care
has
about
to.
when the people can get abilities in a short amount of time.
Not
Exactly.
that fast.
Isn't it the
Luffy
same with
got what?
Kiryu?
Zero
Just
got
said
advanced
it,
chakra
bro.
Saki.
Wonder. That's why me and you have problems, bro. Luffy just get 3 power-ups in the space of 1 hour. This nigga consistently doubling and tripling up on power-ups.
Time out though, Sean. He was trained by the Dark King in these concepts. He just had to learn how to do it via experience.
Oh my god.
That's different. That's not the same.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird with the
The
time.
Dark King literally showed him how to do every single one of these techniques. He did.
No,
And he
wait,
still
didn't
have-
Rayleigh only show him how to use the basics? Did he show him the advanced stuff?
He did. On Saturday, remember, he showed the Rio.
Yeah.
He showed the Rio with the hand. He showed him all of the techniques. It's just Luffy had to figure it out.
He didn't
He
show
didn't
him
hold
future
his
sight,
hand.
though. That I know.
He didn't show him advanced conquerors though.
He did give him the hint. He said, "Hey, yo, Luffy, you know there gonna be people in the world that can like see the future, bro." And Luffy like,
But still, though, he didn't show him how to use future
He
sight.
probably did. Luffy probably just wasn't good enough to perceive it.
Now don't say
You know how
probably.
they go.
Not probably.
It's actually
Yeah, but
kind of
that's the whole
that
point of
Rayleigh
what we're
doesn't even
saying.
know future sight. Yeah.
He was trying to teach him this shit, but Luffy didn't. He was too green. Remember, he said, "Yo, it usually takes a little bit longer to figure this stuff out, bro." But
Yeah,
Luffy
but
ain't
I
had
think
time
that's
for all
the
that.
point Sean was- Yeah, but I think that's the point Sean was trying to make though. It's about the fact that Luffy has all these power ups in a way, right? I mean, he's the main character. So
Yeah,
Oda will do whatever Oda feels like.
I don't
Luffy's
think he's
gonna-
even use power, but
Let's
skill.
put it like this. If the nigga wants Sabo to be Admiral level or Yonko level, he can be Yonko
It will
level.
happen.
Let's put it like that.
Yeah, he will. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will. By the end
Yeah.
of the series.
Next time we see Sabo, he's fighting, 1v1 against Adam.
If he's not arrested,
And to keep it a buck, I could actually
But,
almost
like-
see the justification for it. It's because Sabo has had mad martial arts training way before he got that approved. So he's probably going to come up with some justification that is what allowed him to master the fruit so fast because he was able to. Because he's like a kung fu master. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know about
unless he's locked up like Kid was. I mean, it's very possible, y'all.
It's possible, I'd say. I think the next time we see Sabo, though, he's gonna be missing an eye or an arm or some shit like that. It's like I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think that he got really injured in this fight, bro. I think he got really injured in this fight. Oh, he got scarred or something.
I just
I would
think
personally.
Marine Ford. Like I really don't want to see that shit. Like that's
Yeah, not again.
He's not. Marineford is not happening.
He's not in Marine Ford, but probably
a lot of
somewhere else.
They're talking about the style of the we don't want another rescue arc. Like,
yeah, we don't want another.
Well, then you better hope that Nico Robin doesn't get captured again.
Hey, speaking of, wait. Speaking of, we need to get on CP0, bro. They ain't doing it for me. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas ain't doing it, bro.
Y'all tripping.
I'm a bit sketchy
Dude by that life, bro.
in terms of strength. I'm a bit sketchy on them. But they did take out X-Ray though.
Bro,
Easy clap, bro.
One of them niggas was injured, bro. One of them niggas.
Yeah, but he was like, but it's like he's got blood in his
Extra
face.
and a bitch. I mean, extra. You gotta get up. Shot before he went down.
Wait. So
the bottom tier supernova.
That's now. That's now.
Sean, I mean,
It's ain't weak, bro.
It's not all about.
He's not exactly the guy that has a lot of feats, so I will say that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, then what piece of this dragon or Shanks has, right? It's minimal.
Well, that's just more on the portrayal side of things, bro.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with X-Ray. We can extrapolate from the worst generation.
Okay, unless if Dragon gets off screen, then you'd have a point.
I ain't getting that fair level from CP0, bro. Like niggas chilling in front of CP0.
Bro, they haven't pulled off the mask. They just chilling. They don't care.
Do you guys think that middle dude is like the leader? Because we always see him in the middle.
The scarf?
Of CP.
Yes.
Yeah, the scarf dude.
The little man with the bowler hat. Yeah. He's
always
around.
Or is there someone higher than him?
used to think that he was a leader until me and Sean had a conversation, and I submitted to Sean's point that there is one person above him.
Yeah.
Sean, I agree with Sean now. I used to disagree with Sean, but I agree with Sean now. There's one person above him.
There might be one person above him.
The scarf dude is second in command.
I disagree with that, bro.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Oh, you know,
Wait, you changed your point. You got me to believe this shit.
No. You put
Bowler
him
hat.
I tell you that nigga's the leader.
Hold on.
Yeah. He probably
One of the Goro say
about Sabo.
One of the Goro say is probably the leader. That's what I've always viewed.
No. That means Segura saying CP0. We talking strictly CP0. We ain't talking about
No. Okay, Sean, I've had this theory for years that each of the 5 Elder Stars, each of the Goro say, is a head of each of the branches of the government. So one's the head of the Cypher Poles, one's the head of like Impel Down, one's the head of the real Marines, not not Akai Unidom. No. He's the head. Like each of the 5 aspects of the government, one of them is a head of.
That's interesting.
I just feel like it's called
5 branches of the government.
What do you mean?
That means there'll be 5 branches of the government since there's only 5 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, there kind of is judicial branch, military, like regular governance, secret agent shit, kind of like how regular governments do. They have multiple branches of government, and if you look at their design,
it does match
they
the
are
symbol.
based on that.
The flag symbol too.
Yes, the flag symbol. Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
Sean,
for the 5 blues as well. So like everything points to that. And Emu, and again, it's supposed to be an empty throne, but then Emu sits on it. So
yeah, but so regarding the strength of the CP0, so Sean, did you think they were all admiral level or something? Because I'm kind of confused.
Not just
no.
one of them.
I just feel like it's one nigga who is a top 10. It's supposed to be a top 10. I was expecting the leader to be a top 10. I was expecting but 2 or 3 of them to be Yonko commander level, like high Yonko commander level.
Wait, but
I think they are though.
Wait, they can definitely be Yonko commander level.
They can definitely be Yonko commander.
But it's feeling like all these niggas just Yonko commander level.
Rob Lucci.
That's what I thought, bro. I thought they were supposed to be the best.
It ain't that one dude who you feel like could go up against, because they supposed to parallel the Revolutionary Army. So one of these
That's
niggas.
why I think there's one dude above the scarf.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's probably not on Wano.
Yeah, there might be one dude above the scarf because
Possibly.
you gotta think about this. Back in Elbaf, when what's the name of that Carmel was trying to recruit kids to have them join the Marines, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about how she has the potential to become an admiral, or she's gonna be the strongest defense for these Celestial Dragons. So it's like they classified, there's someone that's top tier in the Celestial Dragons, and there's the admirals who are top tier in the Marines. So I don't know if that's gonna be a thing moving forward.
And the bowler hat
Here's how I feel
dude.
about the bowler hat dude, scarf dude, is that while I think he's like the second in command and there's one dude ahead of him, is he's kind of giving me Sabo vibes right now. What I mean by Sabo vibes is so far we haven't seen Dragon do shit. We know Dragon's strong. No one's disputing that, but we haven't seen him do anything. It's always Sabo who's always going outside and doing things. And we know Sabo's second in command. Dragon's kicking in the back. That's why I say he's giving me Sabo vibes, because he's always outside. He's always outside.
Okay.
I like that actually.
Okay. If he was given Tingham, we supposed to at least see the leader or a silhouette of the leader. This nigga we
secret, bro.
But maybe we've already seen the leader, and it's going to surprise us.
But Sean, we've always seen bowler hat everywhere with Doflamingo, in Wano. He does the deals. I propose this, gentlemen.
This nigga feel like a goon.
The best goon though.
Well, he might be the third dude. Hey, he might be number 3. He might be number 3.
The leader somewhere chilling, and he don't do it or the loose work like that.
Yeah.
Kong, baby.
Like we haven't seen
Oh,
anything.
God.
You know my
The fight
dude
we
Kong.
saw
I keep
was
saying he's number 3. He's top 3. Kong's still top 3. People need to stop sleeping. People need to stop
The fight
sleeping.
with
Kong was fleet admiral during Rogers' era. Y'all need to stop the cap, bro.
100 years ago.
Bro, that was 20 years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you?
100
Are you
years
saying
ago.
top 3 now
Nobody
or top
cares.
3 top 10?
No, I still say he's top 3. I don't think he's diminished in strength, bro.
Oh, nah.
He's probably got some crazy mythical zone, like King Kong or some shit.
I think Kong has like a cheat sheet to where even though he's as old as Garbius and Goku, he's done something to himself, or he's been granted.
Yeah, he has some like special.
He could be saying major
privileges
stuff.
and earnings, like
Probably
that's
get
not- that's not
Yeah,
even-
because you know they got
probably the best Roku
they got,
user.
they got the benefits package. You know what I'm saying? The 401k they gave it to him.
He's probably a Roku Shiki, like the best Roku Shiki users. Probably got advanced, like he's probably maxed out in this shit. He probably battled with rocks back in the day.
Y'all
Locked
might
up a bunch of dudes.
y'all might be disappointed with this, but I feel like Kong is a simple Earth Logia, bro.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm
That's
with that.
That's cool. Earth versus
A
Wind.
lot of people
You
think that's what
win.
Rainbow's Devil Fruit is.
You kick him and your whole leg break. Like he just fucking jump rock and Shiki.
Literally destroying an entire island with
Dude
earthquakes
looks
and
nasty
shit.
though. Like that design, bro.
Wind versus Earth. I like it.
We talking about
The Dragons, the matchup.
he making rock into these big gorillas and shit. Like you know the animal team.
Yeah.
And making rock clones instead of wood clones. Absolute nasty. Absolute nasty, bro.
Yeah, the Geokinesis like Terra from Teen Titans. I'm with it.
Complete earthquakes and everything makes mountains and shit.
I like it. I think that'd be an awesome fight for Dragon to flex with.
So a better version of Pika.
Y'all think Dragon
Yes,
and
better
I
version
know
of Pika.
people say Devil Fruit. Y'all think he just has that nasty of Conqueror's Haki?
No.
Where it just affects the win?
No. Dragon 100% of a devil fruit.
Yeah, he has a Devil
I
Fruit.
mean,
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He got Delphi. He got Delphi.
Maybe a mythical
They're not
zone, but
Haki anymore.
I don't think
this
it's.
one,
I
I thought
think it's
it
a
was
Logia.
I think it's the Wind. The Wind Logia. This
I
guy.
think it's a Logia.
That's
That's
a
a Logia
nasty
wrong
fruit,
though.
bro.
I'm going against the Logia.
So personally, I think
nasty
it's a win Logia, but I think
would be
it's so
cool.
much better for who he is if it's just hockey, just straight up his hockey.
yeah.
I
think he's like Shanks. I think he's like Shanks.
There's only
But the
one
thing is,
chance.
he's also versed in hockey as well. That's the thing.
Bro,
So he's
it
a
doesn't make too
complete
much
package.
And he probably awakened the fruit.
And he's probably awakened, most likely.
It doesn't make too much sense for the dude to be a win Logan, bro. Like they can't catch him. The nigga just disappeared like in 10 out. Like
There's
But what if
literally
his hockey is just that
wait.
good?
There's literally one panel. I think everybody's seen this panel where his body is morphing into the air. If you
exactly.
guys know what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Hey,
That
Same
one
Sabo.
panel
hey,
just
some,
proved it for me there.
The same
Some
Sabo,
people
yes, I know what
say-
you're talking about.
some people say there's the 4-type hockey. It's a nature hockey. I rocks with that heavily, by the way.
Oh, the nature.
Yo, niggas.
The nature hockey. We've seen fire. We've seen lightning. We've seen water.
No more
Some
hockey.
saying
No more
air.
hockey. Please, God, no.
I would have got
Why not?
We have enough hockey.
exposition before he goes on to other shit. I feel like.
I mean, this is old, bro. Y'all think that, I'm telling y'all, this story's going like 10 more years, bro.
Hell.
Echo right now.
Yeah.
I think it's gone, but
Yeah, I don't know about the
that's
nature.
Sean. Sean just dipped.
He gone.
Sean just dipped.
I think it's stream.
No,
crashed.
on stream.
The Bahamian government done got him again.
Damn. Got the bounty on his head. So he was like, I know why you like Dragon so much.
He said he dipped and just dodged. But I'm still holding out hope that Sabo and no, this is not a shot. It's just from a logical perspective because of how Yonko crews and every other crew is that there's a second in command in the shadows. It doesn't make sense that Sabo is number 2. He's too young. Who was with Dragon from the jump?
Bro, Luffy's younger than him.
I know,
Look where he's at.
but that's not the point. I'm saying he could be number 3. But what I'm saying is you had Ivankov, you had Kuma. Why is it every other crew has at least 3 dudes? Every other one.
I think Kuma was that
But
dude.
wait.
When Sabo joined, he kind of overtook that position.
Yeah, and we can't say that because also let's take
right.
Yeah, and also let's take a look at Big Mom, for example, right? So when the Big Mom Pirates were first formed, her technical, and I say technical with platoon, all that kinds of like that, her first mate, second in command, was homeboy with the chef, Struzan, right? Because them two started out from the gap, like Rayleigh and Roger, Zoro and Luffy, fucking King and Kaido. That story was with Struzan and Big Mom. But we know in today's storyline that her second in command is Katakuri. Now,
and I will argue with third in command is Perostero.
Wait. Now, with her dichotomy, how her crew is set up, right? So when she first formed the crew, Katakuri was not the first mate. Why? Because Katakuri wasn't born yet, so it's kind of hard to do that shit, right?
What? Hold on. Actually, that's not fair.
Wait. Let me get my shit off. So she had her kids, right? Katakuri's a golden child or whatever the crap ever, and stuff like that, right? So it is very assumable to say that once she trained him to a certain point, let's say the man is young, is mid-20s or something like that, she's like, all right, you are the new second in command because you've proven worthy or you've done enough shit to say that, hey, you're here now. Sabo, I think Kuma was the person that you're looking for, who was the original, person right behind Dragon, but you got young boy Sabo here being saved by Dragon, and then Dragon trained him himself to make him strong enough to be the second in command that he is today.
Yeah, here's where I have problems with that. Number one, with Lin, all right? Remember, she
Other hard part is doing.
I have been ragging and trashing on them for years. Bro, they are trash. They're not complete garbage, but for the new world, they are trash.
we can agree that Law is dope, right? We can agree that Law is dope, right?
That
His
shows,
But
his
not every.
crew is lackluster. So there are
that
some
shows his
crew-
lack of leadership.
and that's
He left
also
his
part of the
crew
reason.
for. He left his crew for how long? He's not built like that as a leader.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, bro, that's trash.
So that also proves to me
Not
why
every crew is
Rox
gonna be
why
crazy.
Rox
though.
Yeah,
was
yeah, like-
able
He didn't have anybody crazy.
Wait,
exactly.
He had a
Exactly.
Yeah, he had a
This,
fleet, but
this
he
is
didn't
the
have
reason
a second
why.
man like Rayleigh or like
bro, and also, yeah, and also is honestly it's just the way Oda's writing the story. Like he
Luffy.
doesn't give a lot of screen time to these cats, so we don't.
It
Really
doesn't
know.
matter. The red-haired pirates, we knew were those dudes from the jump. We knew they were
Well
the dudes.
balanced, very well
Because they were
balanced.
there from episode 1, and of course, because Shanks is Luffy's end goal in a way, or not any end goal, but it's like his.
But that's not what I mean.
Going up,
It's just their crew is that those dudes.
it's like a parallel.
But
Right?
Got lucky with that.
But
shit,
think
though,
about the
because-
Rocks Pirates and how they formed. Think about the Rocks Pirates and how they formed. They
Yep.
said that the Rocks was able to gather these crews together because they were all looking for power and they all teamed up together.
Yep.
This is probably because individually, the only dope people on the actual crew were the captains themselves, which combined together like Voltron to make the Rocks Pirate crew. Roger said to hell with that apparently and said, I'm still rocking out by myself because my crew is already dope.
I don't think it was like that though. I think here's what I say. Luffy is literally a mixture between Roger and Rocks. I'm dead serious. People think Teach is like Rocks. I don't buy that one iota. Luffy literally has the Conqueror's Haki to gain somebody like Zoro. Just like Rocks was able to get all these top tier dogs. That's just how it is, man. When you're that dude, Roger kind of did it too, but Roger did it in his own way. Like he did his small knit crew shit. Rocks was like, yo, I'm just going to take the best dudes. And I'm just that alpha enough dude to where everybody's just going to follow me.
Yeah, I actually don't know if that's
Also,
necessarily the case for some people. For example, Whitebeard. I don't. Whitebeard doesn't strike me as a person that would follow just for power in a way, right? I think there was something more to that.
There was.
But I'm not just saying power. I'm saying his charisma. His charisma, his personality.
Yeah, I do agree that Rocks had like crazy. Yeah, he had like crazy charisma that could like attract people like Luffy. There's something they saw in him that like
Hey,
other
Pharaoh.
kings started to
But
follow him.
is that the case? Okay, so then he wasn't a
Yeah,
bad
but
guy.
there's definitely context.
No, I don't think he was evil at all. I think they're lying on that man's name.
Yo,
You feel like Rock's like is like the strongest ever? Like
he might be because of like
No.
just based on
Come
like
on, boy.
the amount of people he had on his crew that were following him. He's like
Yeah.
a king on like another level we've never seen.
Yeah.
Whitebeard was the second in command, probably.
Like
That's
he
crazy.
had Yonkos following him, bro.
Yeah, but honestly, there's a whole lot of uncertainty with that.
Yeah, there's
because-
definitely context. I do agree on that.
hey,
Yeah,
funny
'cause
thing,
we don't really
funny
know
thing
what
is-
following means in this context. Like, were they
Either
actually
Rock-
following them, or is it like
Either
let's come
Rocks
together
or
and-
Joy Boy.
They
They
said
called
that
him
they were always fighting and like on the crew and stuff, right?
Yeah, so I think it was more like let's come together because we have a shared goal. type thing.
I think
But Rocks was
Joy
like
Boy-
the leader of that crew, though. They mentioned him as
They
the
called
leader
him
of the
captain.
crew. Yeah,
Central.
I think it can be Joy Boy. He will be the
Wait, but
strongest.
did they actually do
but he was acknowledged as the captain.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you
Joy
actually-
Boy or Rock
wait,
are
so
the most powerful.
do you actually
Joy
think
Boy or
Whitebeard's
Rock?
out there calling Rocks captain?
Maybe
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's possible, but I don't see it like that.
Rocks,
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
telling y'all,
100%.
Rocks wasn't a bad dude, man. Listen, the Marines lied. I don't buy it. Sengoku know he capping. I'm just saying, Sengoku know he lying.
I
Sengoku
believe
knows
it.
it.
Okay, then why
honestly,
would Roger even fight him if he's not a bad dude?
Sean,
honestly,
No. There's
honestly,
something
I
about
would,
the
I
God
would
Valley
wonder, bro.
incident that there's more to that. Roger's like, oh, this doesn't have to happen right now.
Bro,
He saw like something happening
Yeah.
that where it could destroy the world.
Or Roger was young and
Wait. Sean trying to talk. The leader trying to talk right now. Central, talk.
No, I was saying we never had conversations about Rocks not really being evil. Like,
Yeah, I don't think he's evil.
I don't think he's
Yeah,
evil. Like,
it's been a new conversation coming
I
up
actually
around the
think
thing.
Dragon.
I never thought he was.
I actually
never thought
think
he was.
Dragon is inspired, like
Thank
he's
you.
inspired by rocks.
I kind of get that.
Dragon's his
feeling.
son. I'm with
He's
it.
like
Dragon
on the
being his
same
son. I'm with
wavelength
it.
as rocks in a sense, not completely.
Dragon's his
Because I
son.
think when it comes to Blackbeard is definitely following in the footsteps of Rocks, but I think he's doing it incorrectly. He's doing it from like a fanboy standpoint. No, wait. Let me get my thing off. He's doing it from a fanboy standpoint without understanding the true intentions of what Rocks initially was trying to go for. You know what I mean? Like when you see somebody from on a TV screen, right, and you think you would be just like them, but you don't understand who they are, the characters, you're going about the ambitions the wrong way.
I feel like Blackbeard is Rock's son because even if you look at the name, this ship named the Saber of the Back, and
because he's a fanboy.
He might be.
I still say Dragon is his son. I will until it's confirmed otherwise. I'm going with that, and I'm down with that
A
shit.
lot of
It
people
makes
think
too much
Shanks
sense.
is connected
Bro,
to
the nigga literally named Monkey D. Dragon. Stop, Wanda. Just stop, please.
Wait, hold up. Okay, Sean, if you've heard my theory,
Wait, so that means Luffy's
Guard. Hold on. Two possibilities are both legitimate. One is that Garp adopted, because he has a history of this, he adopted Rox's son. Or secondly, Dragon married Garp's daughter. Because I like that theory that Luffy is the grandson of both Rock and Garp. I like that shit.
Basically, Garp is a Dragon is a bitch. And he take his wife last name.
Yeah. There's two things about that. To guard his identity, and there's a custom in Japan. Hold on. To guard his identity, and there's a custom in Japan of this shit.
There is.
So it makes perfect sense why you wouldn't have him Rocks D. And is Dragon his real name? Do y'all really think that? That shit don't sound right.
I mean, Monkey is his last name.
But exactly.
It's probably Dragon.
The only reason that I kind of sway to the fact that Dragon may not be Garp's biological grandson. I mean, not grandson. Sorry, son. Maybe his son-in-law, kind of like how Wonder or somebody just said, is the fact that I always hear Garp talk about Luffy, or even if they're not talking to, even if Garp is not saying it, if somebody like say Goku, like say Garp, your grandson's doing something again, and I think to myself that every time Luffy does something, right, and this is back in the first part of the series with Luffy, before the time scale where Luffy got like $100K bounty and $300K bounty, right? In comparison to Dragon, right, who has the largest bounty in the world, this should be small fry shit, right? So I think to myself, say Goku, why are you harping on Garp about his grandson? How come you're not talking to Garp more about his actual son who's a terrorist?
Because we don't have enough time in the story. What? There's no context.
Nah, bro. There's stuff that doesn't add up.
But he's a popular enough figure to where how come like for instance, when Luffy does his dumb shit and fucks up the world and stuff like that, and so Goku begins stressed out, he's like, Garp, here we go again. First your goddamn son, and now your grandson's doing this shit. He never does that. He just goes straight to grandson.
I still don't think this is the Oda thing. He doesn't want to give us.
Oda don't want to talk with Dragon. He don't want to talk with Dragon.
I think he's leaving that
Oda hates Dragon.
But
here's why I don't think Dragon might not be his name. Look at King. His real name. Dragon, for all we know, is Lunarian 2. God damn it. Like
Dragon, everything.
Or some Lunarian hybrid.
Dragon might as well be Ichigo at this point.
I mean, like Lunarian. I think there's something different about Dragon. He knows too much.
I believe Dragon probably inspired or something by the Sky people. Like it's something with the Sky.
Yeah, he has like resemblance to like Skype and stuff.
Yes, I don't think he's a regular human.
Like he's got
that
skin.
He doesn't look like Luffy. Why does Luffy not look like
Dragon look like a Native American, like an Indian nigga?
I mean, he got two parents.
Yeah.
Also, another part that I kind of feel weird about Dragon being Garp's son is when we're at Marineford and they're revealing everything about Luffy, how Luffy's the son of Dragon, he's not the son of Roger and stuff like that, right? And he's Garp's grandson and stuff like that. Here goes another part where I'm like, okay, now mention like, hey, Garp, you have a crazy ass grandson and a crazy son, right? Nope, just crazy grandson. I'm like, why don't y'all ever talk about his damn son?
That's a
Well,
good
maybe it's
point.
'cause-
But again, it's just like an older thing. I
Yeah.
think. But I mean,
The
who knows?
older one.
I mean, yeah,
It's
I
just
don't.
all up in it's in the air,
It's
man. Like a
weird.
lot of these
Sakazuki's like your dragon son. Like that's why he was pissed.
Yeah. Why wouldn't
What the
Sakazuki
fuck?
look at
That
Garp
is weird.
and be like, "Yo, Garp, your bitch ass family's here all over again. First your fucking son,
Yeah,
and
he
now
do
his
not
stupid ass
respect the
grandkid
Well,
here."
I think
Nah,
Kakainu
because he
is
knows
looking
he's the
at it
hero.
individually. He's looking at it individually, not by lineage. He's looking
He
at
got shit about him being here. He's getting ready to murder Luffy in a second.
Bullshit.
Yeah. But Sean, going back to Rocks real quick, a lot of people think that Shanks is actually his kid.
Yeah, I've
Some
heard
people
that.
say Shanks is of the celestial dragon.
Because
Which
the God Valley incident happened 38 years ago, and you have to remember that Shanks is 9 years old. So a lot of people. So he was 1 year old when the God Valley incident happened. And if you guys remember, they didn't show this in the manga. I know they showed this in the manga, but Rayleigh and Roger were having a talk, and they were talking about
Yeah, here we go.
that one
Talk
time
about
we
it.
were having kids, and they
That's in the
showed
manga.
Shanks, and they showed
Babies.
that was in the manga, right?
No, it's in the
They showed
anime
Shanks
and the manga.
on the manga, yeah. They showed Shanks and Buggy, meaning that they picked these two up.
I think they're from Roadstar. I think they're from Roadstar because if you guys remember the backstory of the Roger Pirates and stuff like that, before they reach Roadstar Island or Lodestar Island, how the fuck they say that, right?
Lodestar.
39 years ago, which is Roadstar is the one before Lactel at the end of the Grand Line. 39 years.
Shanks is supposed to be from the West Blue. Supposed to be.
Yeah, they say
When they say that,
that's in the
He himself said that. From my hometown in the West Blue.
West Blue, yeah.
Somebody pull up an SBS.
No, that's mode, bro.
Wait, but also you actually
He
think
said that in the manga, bro.
people
When he was
Yes,
giving
he
orders,
said that to
Sake
Whitebeard.
Whitebeard, he was like,
Yeah.
Whitebeard. Yeah, he was like, this is the best drinks from like my
Chapter 432, I believe. Chapter
I'm
432.
right there to get the shit on my face.
But yeah, I'm with Dragon God and the Hitter in the Shadows. I really am. It would make too much sense.
The man real name is Raygon. Monkey D. Raygon.
Raygon.
It might. Hey, I'm just saying, we got King having a whole different name. Give it to Oda. Dragon sounds symbolic. It sounds too symbolic. I always found that weird.
It's like symbolic to like the Celestial Dragons as well. I don't know.
Yes. That's a code name. No one the Marines.
I can smoke a bag of that. I can smoke a bag of that because now that I'm really thinking about it as y'all are talking, I'm thinking about Garp. Garp don't sound like shit. Luffy don't sound like shit. But Dragon sounds epic. Like,
and think about it. This man was probably a former Marine. Some say Psycho. I don't care which one you pick. I think he was like a former admiral or something.
I feel like Dragon to me was a former vice admiral on the verge of being an admiral, and the same class but he never reached that status.
Okay,
and
I think he affected and took a new name.
I think he's CP0 because niggas on the Marine side don't really talk about him like that. Like, even if he was like a vice admiral on the verge of being an admiral, he'd be like a strawberry. Or
you'd have people talking about him. That's the thing.
Clearly see some niggas, some of them vice admirals know Dragon. Like they really, them niggas know. Like that dude, who was talking about his Haki.
Doberman.
Yeah. Sakazuki acts like he was a brother. They all probably grew up together, bro. I mean, he's literally the same age as Sakazuki. He's 55. That's not a coincidence in Oda. Come on, man.
I feel like Dragon was like a protege, like the Sasuke of the group, and he was shining and shit.
I do.
And
Rob Lucci.
That's why I think Dragon is the greatest martial arts master in the whole entire verse.
Y'all think he was the Rob Lucci of his time?
I do.
Yes, I do. Dragon is the ultimate Rokushiki user.
So you just don't be Gob, Sundog, and don't be nasty with it. I mean, when you're in the Marines, like
I think he forced him into that shit. Just like he tried to force Luffy. Which is also why I don't think that he was actually.
That's why Dragon say what he say when he see a pirate too, huh? Because Dragon biggest thing he care about is freedom to choose to do what the fuck you want to do.
That's
you know
fine,
what I mean?
dude.
And that's why I think he was CP0, because guess what? When you're CP0, you get for the most part to conceal your identity. When you're CP0, you get to work closely with who? Those bitch ass celestial dragons, and you have to do jobs on their side.
That don't work for me though, because you can't be. Yeah, that could work. I was saying you can't be CP0 and be the son of God. Like
the deep.
Unless you know the son of God.
What you mean?
Again, it would work if he was actually the son of Rock. It works perfectly because think about it. You just took the son of the most wanted criminal, and you making him look at what they do with CP0 and CP9 and all them.
Yep.
We've seen this. The orphans. Yep. I still don't think Rock is dead. Personally, I don't buy it. I just do not buy it. It doesn't make sense.
I would like.
Damn, so Roger and Garth couldn't kill this
even if he ain't dead, then he really back to crime. So don't serve no purpose.
Nah, I think Rox is dead, but I think the reason why Oda hasn't shown his face yet is because he's trying to show he's gonna show them his Kaido's backstory.
But
because you don't.
He might look like Dragon.
I don't think Rock because.
But if he has red hair, it's gonna be Shanks, bro.
It's a Rock.
Listen to the way though. Listen to the way that they refer to Rock. They never said he was dead. They never did.
You say
yeah, like it's weird. There's a lot of things going on.
I don't want him to be alive.
I want him to be one of the big enemies, bro. That Luffy got to take down because he's Yonko.
What was this? Was he the lurking legend?
Yes.
How many people does Luffy have to take down?
Luffy got listen.
Right? I wonder you want Luffy to be everybody.
Can this character?
No, not everybody. Listen. After the Yonko, then what? It doesn't. There's something that's not adding up.
After the Yonko, there's Emu's ass. Emu's ass gotta get whooped.
Yeah.
You got like the world government is the highest threat in the series, bro.
You got Emu.
Yeah, buddy.
But why introduce? Okay, why introduce Rocks this late in the game? It doesn't make sense. Just like Emu, it doesn't make sense.
I have an idea. I think they're gonna introduce Rocks that late in the game. One, because Oda is scatterbrained and ADD. But outside of that, I think they introduce him to the game because Rocks finding out who he is will be a very pivotal tie to good old Boyd Century.
Yeah, I think Shanks, or I think more than likely Shanks. I personally think that Rocks was.
And to your point, if he's Dragon's father,
then he look like Dragon. But actually, you mentioned Kaido's backstory. So one thing I'm really interested in that backstory is some of his captures, specifically his encounters with Whitebeard, or maybe possibly.
Well, it seems like some of his encounters actually happened like a lot when he was younger.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yep. I don't think we're gonna get Rock. I don't think we're getting God Valley, by the way, in Kaido's backstory. Not his original one. We're not getting.
I don't think we're getting. No.
Wait, what do you mean we're not getting it? What do you mean?
We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it.
You need
the actual maybe like bits and pieces. Like
we'll get
I don't.
Like maybe
we're gonna get silhouettes of Rocks at best, telling him shit. I'm telling you, this dude Rocks. Watch my words. Also, why does he seem so damn short?
Because he's sitting next to Whitebeard. He's no. He's not short. He's like about 10 or 11 feet tall. He only looks that way because he's standing next to 22 feet tall Whitebeard, 23 feet tall Kaido, and 30 feet tall Big Mom.
Watch he be Luffy's height. I'm telling you, Luffy's great at. Watch he be Luffy's height. I'm telling you, bro. That would be the funniest shit.
He's 10 or 11 feet tall.
He's like the
Nah, he looked too short. Look
at the silhouette again. Like, he's about half the size of like Big Mom and Whitebeard, who are like in the 20 feet something. So he's about 10
Dragon size, maybe?
Yeah, that's what
maybe Dragon size.
Dragon size, yeah, because Dragon's like what, 8-9 feet tall?
Yeah, he's 8 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But watch he be Luffy's height. I'm telling you, it would be hilarious if he was Luffy's height and he's commanding all these monsters.
Small
ass. Coming through a kneecap and shit.
One more. I agree with that, bro. I like that. I agree with that.
Because Oda drew him too short. Oda typically like draws semi to scale. didn't even try, bro. He's like, nah, this was a short motherfucker. Like he looked small.
Shit, yeah.
No. And also, Kaido wasn't that big back in the day.
He looked like his own style as Big Mom.
No, well now he is. I'm saying none of them were as big back in the day.
Well, Rock
was
probably the same size.
White looked the same exact size as me.
At that point,
his mustache was the same size.
Well, I'm just saying, Kaido, even in his flashback with King, they looked like they were a lot smaller back in the day. Like maybe like 10 feet, 11 feet.
I would say muscle wise, but not
height-wise. They look small.
Nah.
When
King looked
Kaido
like a teenage boy.
No, King was a child. King was a damn child.
That's what I'm saying. They were smaller back then.
Nah, Kaido was full grown. Kaido was in his 20s.
Let me.
That don't mean you full grown in height.
Let me ask you a question. Y'all feel like King was in a lab or something? He might not be the last Lunarian because
yes, he's not the last one. That's cap.
That's why they introduced him. He's a what do they call those? Something gun. Gun. He's a Chekhov's gun. Like they put him out here for a reason.
If they take
I'm saying
they doing lineage fast and messing with DNA and shit, that easy to produce another Lunarian.
What if Dragon's a clone? What if he's a clone? Dude, what if this true story? What if this man is a rogue clone, bro?
Of who? Of who?
I don't know. You think King was the last one? What if they were experimenting on shit before King? That was all them years ago.
I always feel like.
Well, what about their hair?
I don't want to dip too much in the bullshit.
You just be saying shit, no?
Oda has been pushing this clone conspiracy agenda.
I feel like Edward Weevil is a white bear clone, a failed white bear.
I totally forgot about Weevil, bro.
Yeah,
Weevil still needs to serve a thing. Oda is pushing this clone tech too heavily, bro.
Super strong. If we're coming out of Wano with Luffy with concrete and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Sean.
Yeah.
I thought about this for a little bit now, but somebody remind me of Weevil and how we haven't seen him in a while, right? And we still have yet to see this other commander of Blackbeard yet. Could it be possible that Weevil is this hidden Blackbeard commander?
Weevil want the smoke, bro. He ain't no commander. That dude retired.
He want the smoke. He want the smoke mirrors.
But wait, what was that with smoke and mirrors? As if that was to throw you off. To make you think it's people white beard.
Bro, Weevil ain't a deep dude. Like, let's be real. Yeah. If he say you want smoke, you want smoke.
No. Not him. But think about when we first got introduced to Weevil, right? He was talking about like, yo, I gotta go find Blackbeard and see him. I was like, okay. So you make it feels like you got beef. Yeah, because he killed Pop, like, but it makes it feel like you got beef with him. But what if that was just like to throw you off your game? He just like, no, I just want to see him. Like, yo, what's up, Captain?
Well, he wanted Marco. He wanted
One of the
the 10 Titanic captain. We've never seen him.
10 Titanic captains that we haven't seen the last one.
One of the Titanic captains.
Unless it's Kuzan.
I hold the possibility. Unless it's somebody mysterious, I hold the possibility. I like the idea of either Uroge or of Crashman Apu. I actually like those ideas.
It might be Apu because he's that kind of dude.
One of the
Apu is out here giving intel. Apu, how does Blackbeard know what's going on Wano? And Uroge is just chilling. That dude went and fought Snacks. That man just chilling.
Shit, no.
I agree. Because it has to be somebody on Wano who's the Titanic captain.
I don't know about
right? I had it at first. I was saying it's probably who's who because the mystery aspect are surrounding them. But it could be a Apu.
It could be a Apu because he always changes sides, bro. He's always like under someone. I don't know.
His durability is nasty. Also, consider this: the 10 spot. Consider this though, right? He's proven himself. Consider this. I remember seeing a theory how somebody said that this man may be trying to triple cross all the Yonko to get to the top spot.
Right.
And it makes perfect sense, bro. Instead of trying to Luffy's method. If you know you're not the strongest dude, have them all fight against each other, and then you come. You the
I don't like
last
this theory so much. You know the reason why I don't like this theory so much is because when y'all are saying this, I'm thinking about Apu's personality and how much it fits with the Blackbeard pirates. And
yes. Either him or Uroge have to be the team.
Apu. I fucking hate Apu.
I like Apu.
I'm not gonna lie. His personality does fit with the. I don't want this.
But wait.
Devil fruit don't do the Blackbeard parts. That Blackbeard after strategic devil fruit, like, and people
Sound is
devil fruits.
Sound is very
strategic devil fruit.
No, but it don't
always be loud.
Sean, where is his crew? We have not seen the on-air pirates the entire post-time skip. I've been wondering about that. I'm like, the fuck? Where are they? They don't got nobody.
The only issue is that I guess it's
wait.
Captain?
Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm about. I just thought about that shit. What Pharaoh just said. That the world knows that he has 10 Titanic captains. And when we saw Jesus Burgess, when he took off his mask, everybody know. Oh look, there goes one of the 10 captains. So the world knows who the 10 captains are. So it can't be a poop.
I also threw in a Rogue.
He wants to know who.
I threw in Rogue. Rogue is another good, and I like that theory. I wasn't the one who came up with it. When someone said, I said the shit made too much sense. He was the first one.
But it seems like
Rouge is his personality is
a highly moral character.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I can't.
He's based on Rasputin. He's actually based. He's like a Buddhist version of Rasputin. This dude sleeps around with a bunch of chicks. We don't know anything about him.
He's a monk.
Yeah, but I don't feel like he fits though. Like it's just kind of weird. I feel like the last person has to be someone really sketchy, like a rat, like a real rat.
Honestly, the devil fruit of the fit for that person too. For me, like it have to fit the theme of what Blackbeard doing though. Blackbeard went through about trickery and deception. Even the
is there anybody we're not thinking about?
Karma. His devil fruit. But his devil fruit is karma, Sean. That's literally his devil fruit.
No, but I feel like his devil fruit can be on the fruit, but I feel like Rogan died and Burgess can take his shit.
Wait. There might be somebody that we're not thinking about.
Probably.
What about Croco?
No, Crocodile. No way. Not a chance. He's not following anybody, bro.
No, he's a lone shark.
If anything, he would follow Luffy. That's about it. Luffy or Dragon. That's it.
Who is popular enough? Because apparently everybody knows who this 10th commander is. Who is a known figure?
Honestly.
They're probably a new
character.
Yeah,
maybe somebody new.
He's probably the person.
I was just trying to. I like the Uroge or Apu thing
to who's around and relays information.
Feel like
why Blackbeard knows a lot of shit.
I know something.
I feel like Oda's gonna smack us in the face with us like, haha, you only knew this person the whole entire time. Gotcha. Fucking shit. Oh, I'm trying to think. Okay.
Unless it's maybe Hawkins.
Not Apu.
Unless it's Hawkins.
Hawkins bitch ass.
Hawkins.
It was Hawkins like he was acting like he was too loyal to Kaido. Man, somebody out here lying, bro. Somebody is lying. Is what I'm saying.
Who the fuck could be the 10th commander that we would already know? Here, watch me lost. I'm playing.
You know, law's a possibility. Hey, it might be law. It might fucking be law. Bro, if it's law, if it's fucking law,
Not be law, guys.
That'd be fucked up. I could.
Hey, what if it's kid, bro? What if it's kid actually?
I hate that.
He wouldn't do that either.
None of the supernovas are going to be under like Blackbeard.
What you mean? Why not? They're under other Yonko.
Look, it's Conjuro.
Conjuro, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Maybe, hold on. Here's actually a legitimate one though. Jewelry Bonnie actually is.
Why the hell would she join Blackbeard?
I feel like you
okay. here's I'm gonna base it on the story as well as Anne Bonny's story. So the story is she doesn't want to fuck with Teach, right? Supposedly. What if Teach busted her out? What if he gave her a deal that she couldn't refuse? And if you know anything about Anne Bonny's history, she used to slide like that for real. She used to slide between pirate captains and shit.
If it wasn't, honestly,
is she strong enough to join now?
We don't know.
I would believe what you said.
Yeah, the Kuma plotline with Bonnie just
Yeah.
Put it out
But that's the thing. We don't know anything about what Teach is planning. Remember, Jesus Versus was on Dressrosa. He got dudes across the globe just doing shit. I don't know what this man on.
Well, we know most.
I always say,
like three of them are on the Beehive Island.
Honestly, I always say, Kuma Devil Fruit was decided for Blackbeard. He really would want that Devil Fruit in his crew.
And maybe is Bonnie after that shit?
Because you have to look at the utility of Kuma Fruit. The shit that Blackbeard need in no time.
I remember in the Beehive Island, right? There was news about Blackbeard saying that, if the Marines are not gonna have it, I'm going to take it. You guys know what that is? Is that a devil fruit? Some people saying an H2 weapon. I don't know. I think it's something else. I think it might be a devil fruit.
It's probably Kuma.
Yeah, it is a possibility.
Because you got to recognize too.
I got somebody.
You got to recognize too.
Yeah.
Sabo and Barra, Sabo take that fruit from Burgess, so he'd be like, "Fuck these niggas! I getting the fruit from Dragon subordinate," because he know Kuma's Dragon subordinate now because the papers.
I don't think he do because of that.
He do.
But so
I got somebody.
I think the only way
What
that
if Kuzan was a fake out? What if Kuzan was a fake out? Wait. No, but that's what I'm saying. Kuzan's a fake out, right? So remember when we had the 10 Titanic captains conversation on Dressrosa, right? We knew about 9 of them, so like, who the hell is 10? And we hear about a conversation with Kuzan, and we're like, okay, could it be him? But we all know that's bullshit, right? But what if this is like a pump fake, where it's like, there is a Marine that's a Blackbeard pirate, but it's not Kuzan, it's fucking Green Bull.
Maybe.
Yo, that'll be wild, bro.
The infiltration games have to be strong, bro. Everybody has holes everywhere.
I can't wait to see Green Bull in action, bro. Like,
because Fujitora and Green Bull were not originally Marines. They were only recruited during this 2-year time skip because they were desperate for power, right? So, with that being said, Green Bull's history is sketchy.
Yeah, but
what if?
Here's have respect for Green Bull, though?
Honestly,
Fujitora has respect for real niggas, period.
Here's another possibility, though, gentlemen. Former Whitebeard pirate, a Whitey Bay, a Vista, a broken Jozu, a broken Jozu.
I mean, that was.
They would never blow him, bro.
But what if somebody's will got beaten into submission? Look at what Kaido talks about. Beating dudes into submission.
Yeah, but I feel like the white.
What you mean? They wanted to pay that for.
If that's the case, then Squaddle is the third commander captain.
Hey, I say Squaddle's a possibility. Squaddle might be the dude.
Oh gosh.
Squaddle might be the 10.
I think it's a Roach. I think it's a Roach.
I think a Roach would be a nice.
Yeah, I think it's probably a new captain.
Only because
I'm rocking with
because the reason why I like the Rose idea, probably the best, all jokes aside, is because before the time skip, we get introduced to all the supernovas, right? We know that if anybody reads the story, that Oda is introducing all these characters to us because somewhere down the line they're going to play a role into the series, right? And just as promised, as we're now into the series, one by one, we're getting to see the different roles that these supernovas are playing. We got to see what's the nigga, the gangster nigga, Capone. We got to see X Drake, he's Sword. We got to see Apu with his deception. We get to see Hawkins get taken out like a bitch, like he is. We get to see Kid. We get to see Law. We got to see Julie, Bonnie. So we're getting them one by one. But it is very interesting that Arouge, right? While we do get to see Arouge, we get to see Arouge in the past, right? We see him with Kaido. Yes, we see him with Kaido. We see him with Kaido. We see him with Kaido. But that's just a conversation, right? It wasn't like something too relevant to the story, nothing moving. He just, praying for his not to kill himself. But Arouge, the relevant point of Arouge is only in a backstory when he's fighting Cracker, right? Nothing relevant in the present. Fine. Wait, huh? Snack. Sorry, you're right. You're right. Snack and then Cracker. Right. So he's the only one so far that hasn't done anything relevant in the current storyline. I find that to be peculiar.
You see, so
it's not him.
my issue with Rouge.
You have to recognize something. You rode in a grimy nigga, bro. You don't fit the crew.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be somebody brand new? Why wouldn't Keach just be scalping fools?
Yeah, because Rouge, Julie, Bonnie, and anyone from the Whitebeard Pirates is that for them to be a part of Blackbeard's crew, it has to mean that Blackbeard isn't really this villain character in a way. Like he's
really not actually. To be honest with you, we made him more border as a villain than he is.
Yeah, but his crew is
because
a dick.
We need to be. I can't see good characters joining these villain type characters. It's just
some of these dudes are evil, man.
Yeah, like
Luffy works with villainous dude.
I have a question, yo.
Not really.
Blackbeard.
It's Orochi, man. I keep telling you, it's Orochi.
Hey, if Orochi actually that dude,
God,
he's been trolling this whole arc, bro. He was trolling, bro.
You also believe Blackbeard.
Just like how Orochi was supposed to fight Zoro.
You also believe
That's disappointing.
Wait, Sean,
what's Sean saying?
No, I was saying if you're still of the belief that Blackbeard is still getting 3 devil fruits.
Yes.
I think it's a possibility.
If he doesn't already have it. If he doesn't already
have it, yeah.
Those 3 skulls, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about him is in 3. He has got the 3 with the claw.
And remember where you all heard it first, though. I already tell you all what Blackbeard.
But remember this. Remember where y'all heard this first. Y'all gonna be pissed when he dropped.
Blackbeard
gonna be the first character to drop. Y'all gonna be mad.
It just depends on how it's done, Chris. I ain't gonna be mad because it'll be poetic justice.
I agree.
Blackbeard of 3 high. I sincerely believe that. Because
what do you think about the octopus devil fruit theory?
No. Marco,
hey, people propose that should be great. Hey, Kraken shit.
Let me go over it.
Could be the Kraken.
Marco specifically said this nigga of an abnormal body. If you look at Blackbeard, he nothing abnormal but his body outside. So a doctor with a stethoscope could easily hear 3 different heartbeats if Blackbeard was to get in a fight and Marco had to deal with him.
Marco was also a doctor as well. So.
Okay.
Right. Well, what the theory goes that an octopus has multiple hearts, though.
What you saying, Pharaoh? Marco's touching on.
Didn't they say Hippo does too, which Blackbeard is based off of?
Wait,
that's possible.
Or multiple stomachs, sorry.
Even if you look at Burgess
Pharaoh said Marco was
trying to steal devil fruit without. Burgess could steal Blackbeard fruit. Blackbeard fruit could steal devil fruits without him being there. Nigga have a carving knife to carve old shit. You understand what they saying? So it's obviously. Okay. Look at Big Mom and Mother Caramel. She was able to eat Mother Caramel whole and get a devil fruit power.
Right.
That's one of the strangest things that Oda hasn't really gone into yet. Like how
Attack on Titan shit. That was some Attack on Titan shit.
I also believe that the
even if you look at
of the user resides in those devil fruits. I don't think they just went away.
Yeah, to some
Even if you
extent.
look at law, the ultimate
Which
devil
connects
fruit
with Haki, by the way.
Yeah.
What about Law?
No, I was saying even if you look at law have the ultimate devil fruit, and that devil fruit shape is a heart. Like if you look at the shape, is a heart. So
yeah,
you gotta remember, it might be Oda doing something with like symbolism because Law Screw is also called the Heart Pirates.
I know, but
I feel like devil fruits to me stored in the heart, bro. Like
What?
The essence,
Yeah.
the spirit.
It's possible
Yeah.
thought that devil fruits were
stored in
stored
hard
in the
because-
soul.
We're
Or in your
we're
stomach
told
or
about
something.
we're told about lineage factors, right? What if devil fruits are it's like a form of like Haki or like the essence of somebody's Haki or a creature's Haki or a substance Haki infused in the fruit? What if that's actually because Haki and devil fruits are becoming very closely aligned, very
Yeah,
very
they're
close.
getting really
Okay,
interesting.
okay. This how I feel about devil fruits too. Devil fruits probably is a fact merged with people's DNA because in order for Vegapunk to get Kaido devil fruit and replicate it, he would have to be able to get some of Kaido blood and extract that DNA from
Right.
his blood to create
Yeah.
the dragon devil
So you
fruit.
say like the lineage factors or something
Exactly.
from Kaido.
What about my
Well, how do you take lineage from like Paramecias and Logias and shit?
That's why they're not able to replicate it, right? Because
Well, we
Zoans
don't know
are-
that actually. We don't know.
Well, yeah, but the thing is
Vegapunk-
that with Zoan types,
Vegapunk got the best
there's like
Haki
some
in the
sort of
series, though.
essence that you can carry because there's a beast within what they're taking it from, so they can kind of replicate that in some sense. Logan and Paramecia are completely different.
I agree.
Pharaoh, but it was
We
said-
can't really say we can like wonder. I mean, sure.
Y'all forgot though. It was said that Vegapunk got the best.
Who the hell are we playing?
So we can't really say we can't replicate Paramecia because
Yeah, but
Dang, who kissed that?
yeah, the past
Get your kid. Somebody get your TV.
Hey, Bruce.
Because it was it was stated that Vegapunk had the best Haki in the series in chapter.
But Sean, what if
Watch, he got like 20 devil fruit weapons, bro. Watch.
wait, Pharaoh, we can't really say he can't replicate the shit because this nigga replicating Paramecia.
Yeah.
Wait, so essentially, devil fruits are altering the lineage factor. So whenever you eat it, it alters your lineage factor to where if somebody can grab it, then they can somehow get the lineage factor.
Well, it was stated that Vegapunk knows what devil fruits are and how they're created.
Yeah.
So
But the
I
thing
wouldn't be
is,
surprised if he can replicate.
what if SSG is Vegapunk finally able to replicate Logia's and Paramecia's?
I mean,
I
it's
think I
very
heard that
legitimate.
theory somewhere.
What?
Where did I hear it from?
I think KOL said that
What if-
where like
Hold on.
regular
Already
soldiers
done
would
with
have
the
pair of all devil
to
fruits.
some extent, right?
What
What
if
devil fruit?
what if Vegapunk learned to give people multiple devil fruits? And that's what SSG is.
Or that
What if I know what devil fruit Vegapunk out? What have I done?
I think he has devil fruit weapons. I don't think he has one.
No.
I think he has the
20 of them.
I feel
Not
like
everyone
he
eats the devil.
I feel like he have Toki devil fruit. Each one
Don't-
had a good time.
Hey,
No,
some
but
people
Vegapunk has
some
been
people
around for a long
propose.
time, dude.
Some people propose he's something like an automaton or a robot or something. And I would love a bicentennial man or just like ancient robot thing on some Isaac Asimov status. What if he's an ancient robot that's just been doing shit?
The human fruit, and he was a human that ate a human fruit. And if you guys remember in the SPS, it says that once a person eats a human fruit, they become enlightened.
Wow.
Become enlightened.
If
Yeah,
that was the
oh,
case, I'd be mad at that.
That's a
It's
good
obvious
idea,
that Chopper has that fruit, so it's out of the
That's a
question.
very good idea.
Yeah, that's a good
Could
idea.
have another
Crazy,
mythical
bro.
going. Or maybe he has a fruit that enhances his intelligence, maybe?
That's intelligence, yeah, it's possible.
The brain fruit.
The
Yeah.
brain-
yeah.
I mean, it would be older to do some shit like that. Like, what the
yeah,
fuck,
I can
bro?
see that. That would be a Paramecia, though, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah, it
about
would be fair.
And-
No,
and that is
that's
the 10
how the fruit could work though. Like they say, normal humans only have like 6% access to their brain power.
Oh,
like, or some
shit.
like that.
Yo,
I think
and that is
20%.
the 10 captain.
I think like 20% or 10% or something
30,
like
30.
that.
Whatever, 100% access to his brain power.
10%.
And Nell is the 10th Blackbeard captain.
I'm so sick of people bringing up Anel, bro. He's a final art, bro. Anel is not. I don't want to see Anel's dirty face, bro. I ain't trying to see that dude. Dude is, bro. I don't understand Anel fans. I really don't. With his god complex, the dude was kind of trash. Like he was smart and to a degree, but he
The real Slim Shady gonna be a Blackbeard captain.
Niggas is so.
Niggas
Like
so
that, man.
I want a mini arc. I'm not gonna lie. I want like a Zoe time span arc after Wano of a legendary bounty hunter. We need that one after Luffy. We need a legendary bounty hunter. At least one or two or three. Come on, bro.
We do have a legendary bounty hunter. You don't see Zoro all the time? No.
We got zero bounty hunters. The bounties have to serve a purpose. They have to.
Nigga, pirate hunter Roronoa Zoro.
That legendary bounty hunter thing ain't gonna work, bro, because right now you need a bounty hunter organization to mess with these niggas because they.
Well, maybe it is. I'm fine with either. We need something.
Solo dude, bro. Ain't no.
Unless it retired. Hold on. What if?
Wait. Ain't no solo dude right now could walk up on the straw, so like real talk.
Unless it's a legendary like ex-marine or former admiral.
And they would get
would that work?
You gotta say like
former admiral work.
Like ownership. Like the bounty.
By the way,
he brought it back and just rose it, but then it was completely void afterwards.
Yeah, which means it's got to come back. Also, the underworld has to start moving, bro.
Let me ask you a question. You think if Akino pull up on Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, what happening?
He don't want that smoke. He ain't trying to get that smoke right now, bro. He ain't trying to get that smoke, bro.
So, like, okay, Sean.
Sean.
They pull up on Shanks.
Huh?
Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji pulls up on Shanks.
Oh, Shanks got his.
Shanks don't want that smoke either, bro. You can't just be pulling up on these dudes
He
reckless.
doesn't.
You don't want that work.
Are they beating every person? All three of them?
I can't see how. Like,
maybe
their teamwork is too good, bro. That's the problem. They don't have crazy abilities to counteract their teamwork.
That's one of their best.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who can take
No, because like
listen, Zoro and Luffy got that attack power. They got that destructive capacity. That's nasty, bro.
And then, honestly, if Shanks put up, he getting sent back to where he come from, though. Like,
I love Shanks, but ain't nobody pulling up on these three right now, just casually. That ain't happening now. That shit.
No one's pulling up.
You know what I want to see on some sadistic shit, just also pure sadistic, and I'm petty. Is I want to see on Wano Sabaody reenacted to where Kizaru pulls up mad cocky.
Bro, you don't know how much I'm waiting for Sanji to whoop that man's ass, bro.
I've been waiting for that for years now.
I want him to whoop that man's ass.
Shall I go Sakazuki? Yeah, go to Wano.
Or you know what would be perfect? You know who would be perfect to whoop his ass first and to put even more gas on him? Teach versus Borsalino, and Teach whoop that ass. I want to see that shit. Light versus darkness. Teach whoop that ass, boy.
I would.
Doesn't light always
No, darkness can kill light. What you
I would
mean?
love to see him get the shit beat out.
I think it's coming, bro.
I would like to see that matchup.
Bruce,
Like,
I'm throwing a party.
See the light versus the black hole.
Bro, think about it. Because Teach is on the move, right? Borsalino gets sent to deal with Teach. And Teach says, nah, bro, I'm not the same as I once was. And hem him up, bro. Hem him up. And got him bloody, bro. And we see Borsalino bloody and wipe it. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. I would love that shit, bro. You know. No.
What if you got Kizaru there at Wano, right? And he's sitting there looking at him like, you bunch of rookies. Like, you don't have Dark King ready to save you this time. And he runs up and Luffy just blocks his shit. Like, who the fuck needs Red Leg?
Either Shanks, you know what would be perfect? That if Borsalino tries to pull up, you know who deals with him? Mama, that woman is like, nah, bro. She would pull a Sir Crocodile. She's like, nah, this is you ain't fucking with my grandson.
I'm throwing a party.
That'd be cool.
I want to see Borsalino lose so bad. The anime version, not the manga version. The manga version is cool as fuck. But the anime version is
how
fucking.
Big Mom's going to go down. I think she's going to be killed by either CP0 on the ring.
She ain't dying, bro. She ain't dying.
After hear me out, because the whole entire thing with Big Mom, and me and Sean have talked about this a few times, is there's still something unresolved with her personality to where how she does a lot of fucked up shit now, but we have glimpses to when she was a kid, and it was reiterated again where she had the amnesia to where it's like it keeps coming back to she's this I just want everybody to be happy type of thing, which is still there, right? But you know, she's a piece of shit now, but she's still there. So I feel like in her final moments, she is finally going to come back fully to that essence of herself, not in the sense that she's a child again, but she's going to be an adult, but with that, you know what I'm trying to say?
I agree. There has to be some sort of finality to her. There has to be some sort of finality to her story, because it always revolves around Mother Caramel. She has to know what happened. She needs to know what happened when she ate those kids. She needs to know that.
I think Luffy being the one that, because I think all of the Yonko, I'm starting to think all of the Yonko were like Luffy and Roger in their young days. Bright, optimistic, all of that. Just same thing with Sir Crocodile, Doflamingo, kind of, sort of, not really, but you know, I think all of them had that bright optimism. I think all of them had that optimism, and then all the years of piracy made them jaded. Yeah,
look
at Kid's on the path. If he hadn't met Luffy and Wano, Kid was going exactly to become like Kaido.
Yep, he was. And you know the moment that changed Kid? And I have talked about this with Sean, and this is while I have some issues with the Wano arc. One of my favorite things in this arc was when Luffy had gotten Kid inadvertently saved when Kid and Kid were being dunked underneath the water, right? And he got saved because Big Mom did that bullshit, right? But forget that part. My favorite part was when Kid was saved. If you look at that moment, Kid is sitting there wet, looking at Luffy, watching everybody huddle around Luffy, trying to make Luffy feel better because Luffy got poisoned, right? And he's just staring, not saying shit, looking at him. And you can tell at that very moment, Kid saw the difference between him and Luffy right there. And it had nothing to do with strength. It's just about who you are as a person. And he's
that's the second time.
That's why that nigga's better than me.
That's the second time. The first time goes back to Sabu. Because remember, even Kid was like, yo, this dude built different. He's built differently. He's like, the hell? And then Law was like, hey.
I think it also happened on the rooftop as well. Because the whole thing with Kid, the whole arc is
for sure.
He was like, oh, I'm going to kill Kaido. When they got on the rooftop, he was like, all right, Luffy, you deal with Kaido. I'll go deal with Big Mom. He changed his mindset at that point.
But remember, he like, you hurt Kaido? Nigga was shocked. He was shocked. Like, the hell is this?
The fact that he changed he went for a Big Mom instead of Kaido, I feel like he had a switch in like what he intended to do originally.
King of Lightning hated it. I loved it. I'm a fan of Kid's character. I've been a fan of Kid.
You know, Kid versus Smoker loser battle. Them two's losers, bro.
Hey, in fairness to Kid, though, you know what people bring up real life? In fairness to Kid, though, if you know Captain Kid's backstory, people brought this up. That actually Oda is going lock in step with a lot of these dudes. Yeah. Edward, like if you know the history, like I'm going to possibly put out a video to like the history of different pirates and like the connections and the historical stuff. Pharaoh, I know you've talked about it.
What about my pirate history background?
Yeah. What about mine? Kid even alluded to that. He said, man, if I go out like that, like a buster, I will be forgotten. That's Captain Kid. Even though he's famous, he never actually really won shit. So Oda's kind of doing that.
I do have some respect for him in regards to him not having Conqueror's Haki, not using ornaments, not using observation, just pure devil fruit, and he's able to hurt Yonko.
But he does have all that shit.
Yeah, he does, but he's not using it. He's
not good at it.
He's using he's an advanced devil fruit user.
Kid is literally what Luffy would be without the training, bro. That's what people don't understand. Why the training was so important. Yeah. People just don't get it. This is Kid literally is showing y'all Luffy would have kept getting smacked if he didn't listen to reason and wisdom.
Yep, that's why
true.
he's on
I
top
agree
and all the other
to that
supernovas.
extent.
Like,
But I also
and that brings me back to the moment when he got saved from the water, looking at Luffy being huddled around by people he don't even know.
World that more than Luffy. He engaged Yonkos multiple times
and kept getting
that
smacked.
experience in fight. Yeah, that's
Lost arm, scratched up.
Again, it's I don't know.
Who
He
took
could
his arm?
Got betrayed by who got beat up by Kaido.
But the problem is, Pharaoh, he doesn't learn. He's hard-headed. He doesn't learn. That's Luffy learns. Luffy isn't too proud to learn.
Who took Kid arm and made that scratch on him? Ben Beckman took his arm?
Yeah.
Monster.
Nah, it was one of them swordsmen, bro.
Monster.
Who's the blondie?
No.
What was his name?
No.
Lime
Monster. Monster did it. The monkey.
Monster did it? Oh, the monkey?
Wait, wasn't it?
I don't know, man. Lime juice or who's the Chinese brother? One of them probably did it. The Chinese brother or Lime juice did it.
He do got some scratches on his face too, so
He do. The monkey did it, nigga. Look at him. He got balls
Yo.
on the animal.
Oda is a troll for them names, bro. Them red hair pirate names. That man is a troll, fam.
But them names fitting though. Like
I know, but he's still a troll.
Wait, but the best part,
like building
wait, stop. The best part is the fact that the fucking monkey monster is legitimate command.
I knew he was. We knew he was about that life. We knew he was about that life. That man might be a myth. He might be a myth.
I was laughing about that for hours.
Yo,
you think we were just trolling when we said the monkey might be the dude? That man is probably a myth.
Cause you know why? I had a chopper moment, right? It clicked to me. So you know how when we know the Straw Hats, right? We follow the Straw Hats. We know all the dudes, all two, right? And everybody thinks that Chopper's the pet, right? Which is pissing me off. I'm like, nigga, if you see what the nigga does, how the fuck you think he's a pet, right? But I literally had that same exact moment. I was like, wait, the fucking monster is an actual fighter? It's not the pet.
Hey, to your point, Stronger is also a member of the Blackbeard crew, by the way. Stronger is the horse that Doc Q uses. He rides on.
Yeah.
So that dude might be out here just doing some kung fu and shit.
Oh, that's the 10th commander.
Hey, is that the 10th Titanic captain? Stronger is the 10th Titanic.
Oh, is that
Let's make it happen, Oda. Stronger.
Fuck this. Damn it. And you know what sucks too? Because the comparison to the monkey. God damn it.
Hey, we got Chopper. Because I have Chopper fighting Doc Q. But Stronger's actually Doc Q's not the real threat. It's fucking Stronger this entire time. Oda has been deceiving our asses. It's fucking Stronger is the doctor.
What if Stronger ate the devil?
Who?
What if Doc Q is a false bot? Stronger is the Chopper of the crew. He's the real doctor. That's the Oda is a troll, bro.
How Doc Q is a doctor, but he's also like sick at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't buy it.
It's definitely making sick. Like Magellan type shit.
Yeah, he might.
He probably got some type of deep poison or some shit. And then maybe also the fact of to go to Wonder's point, which I'll be pissed off the goddamn horse is one of the crew. What if in the 2-year time skip, Stronger, who was like a regular horse, ate like a dope ass devil fruit?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
What if he's a horse? No. What if he's a horse? What if he's a Pegasus? Which I still say he's a Pegasus, dude.
We have seen a Pegasus before on the Sky Island. I think so.
Well, that was a fake Pegasus. I mean a real Pegasus, not this bullshit. Bullshit, bro.
That shit did.
Hold on, question for you guys though. Do you think Kaido dies here in this arc?
I mean, it could go. It's 50-50 at this point. Like I wanted him well before Wano to die, but now it seems like he'll join Luffy. It would make sense for him to join Luffy later.
He'll join Luffy doing what?
No. In the final war, it's possible that Lin, Kaido, and Teach, all of them, Oda might just be setting up that Luffy unites the pirate world.
I would like to
partner is dying in the series ever.
Because hold on, Kaido wants this final great war. What if he sees Luffy as the one who be able to actually start it, and then they go to that final? all the Yonko Luffy might just simply be the pirate king and truly be the king of pirates and unite the pirate world. I wouldn't be mad at that, actually. Teach everybody follows Luffy to wherever.
Because like,
I mean, we got a Kaido character. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
This ain't Naruto.
Luffy is a child of prophecy, man.
It depends on what you mean by follow.
Yeah.
Follow.
I don't think it's gonna be a
No. A king of pirates, a loose alliance. Look at Luffy's grand fleet.
Okay, so you mean more like an alliance as a
yes, it's the entire kingdom of pirates, a pirate alliance going up against the 20 kingdoms once again. But this time,
I don't want the Yonko being there. They're fucking done. Go away.
No, why not?
Honestly,
Why not?
They have their time. Go away. Go
Luffy, look at Rocks, right? Rock got all these powerful pirates under him. Luffy got that charisma where he get all these power. And remember what Rayleigh said. Maybe y'all will come to a different conclusion than we did.
Yeah.
Oda try to die.
But
I would like them to die too, but Oda might just be setting everything up. So like you got Wano, Dressrosa, Alabasta, everybody coming. And he said there's going to be a war that shake the world. So maybe when I say follow Luffy, maybe they don't all follow him on some Game of Thrones shit. But it'll be different parts of the world where Kaido will start his Kaido will just start sending folks and stuff. And it's just across the world there's a war.
Yeah,
because like this
Luffy
this fight has started to turn into something else now. It's kind of like a mutual thing between them.
Yes.
Now
Like
not like an enemy thing. Yeah, it's turning like a Katakuri fight. So I don't think
Luffy paints dudes into allies. That's his power.
I don't think it's gonna turn into an ally necessary, but there's gonna be like a mutual thing going on. That's
gonna happen. An alliance.
It's going to turn away from a Katakuri fight as soon as he gets
That's an alliance.
I feel like if Luffy allies with all the Yonkos, it kind of is an overkill a little bit. Like, even
they need the power to overthrow the world government, bro.
Okay, I'm saying it's overkill. Like with the what do you call it? The revolutionaries as well are gonna be a part of this war. So
we assume unless the revolutionaries fail.
Well, they're a part
of Madrid. And I think this is pointing out that the world government is literally the greatest threat in the whole world. Like there's no one that can actually beat them.
That great that they can fight how many top tiers?
Yeah, they can fight everybody. Apparently, if Imu Sama has this power that we don't know about, then it is possible, I feel like.
Also, the vice admirals are nastier than what people give them credit for.
I think there's still more credibility. I think there's the power of like these celestial dragons and what they have.
I think they're powerful celestial dragons. I think there are some who are about that life.
The only thing that kind of scratches my head a little bit when it comes to the alliance and who will Luffy bring, and I really don't want the Yonko to come, but whatever. Gorosei, right? You know, Oda's really big on the matchups where everybody gets their dancing partner, right? So when we come to the final round, and let's say Luffy, his dancing partner is Imu, right? Okay, so now we have to have his crew do other stuff. Now look at the Gorosei, right? And there's 5 of them. There's 5 of them.
I think those guys.
So I know Zoro will fight Gorosei Gandhi, with the fucking with a what's a Katetsu sword?
Shodai.
Shodai Katetsu fights his dad. Zoro's fight. That's Zoro's fight. And Sanji fights his dad, right? But then I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, wait.
I don't think it's going to work.
Oh man, Dark King Rayleigh. I would love to see Rayleigh get one fight in a series in Sacrifice. I would love to see.
I feel like Garp.
Hawkeyes.
Like
Hawkeye's gonna do something. Jay
for someone.
Dragon maybe get one. Like
Dragon.
Hey, I still say Calm might flip.
Go back to me. I need to hear y'all's opinions on this stuff because this one's been kind of confusing me and shit like that, right? Excuse me, sorry. Zoro fighting Mihawk.
Yes, Dragon right here.
How does this happen?
What do you mean? How it happens?
Where does he find time to do this?
And I still hold to either the ally, if not crew member of the Red Hair Pirates secretly. I would love Hawkeye to be a
he's the right hand man of Dragon.
I mean, that's possible. I'm just going. He's that other dude with Shanks.
What do you have to say about this?
The man was a mole for Shanks, bro. The man was a mole for Shanks.
He ain't no subordinate of Shanks, man. Stop playing with me.
No. But he was the mole for Shanks. They were. Listen, you can't. I love me some Ben Beckman, but it would think about it like this. If Sanji was actually the one to fight Ben Beckman, Zoro fought Mihawk and Luffy fought doggone Shanks, and obviously Usopp fight Yasa.
Do people actually think that
Jimbei fights Lucky Roo?
We do have to realize that Shanks is gonna die soon, right?
Shanks is not dying, bro. I am not.
Bro,
I still fight
Yes, he
that.
is.
Bro.
It's almost like.
Listen, man, y'all gotta stop this.
He's the one person that I know will die in the series.
Hell yeah, he's out.
Garp will die. Garp will die before Shanks.
I don't
got to, but
Garp's gonna die, man. Garp has all the death flags, as they say.
I've been asking this for like 15 years. Why are we so sure? For 100% sure Shanks gonna die, like 100%.
Shanks ain't dying, bro.
Why are we so sure? I can go, but who else will go first?
I mean, why y'all assuming that Shanks ain't gonna put the work on Teach now? Come on now. Why we assuming that?
Teach is a bastard.
Endgame, not endgame, but close to the end game for Luffy. Therefore, any obstacles before Teach.
I still think he's gonna fight Shanks more than likely after Teach, personally. I would love that person.
But how we don't
way he's fighting Shanks at all? I don't understand this.
Davy back fight. It's gonna be Davy. Either it's gonna be a Davy back before or after Teach. Davy back.
I'll put the Shanks.
I think the problem I have with the whole thing is we know nothing about what Shanks' motives is, his whole history background. Like we just don't know nothing.
But one thing we do know is that he's a mediator. He's like the guy that always brings in balance. And once a balance is kind of getting out of control, he comes into play, and that's what's gonna happen after Wano. It's almost like a gatekeeper of some sorts.
Do you think he actually was talking about?
Let me show you why I think the Shanks death flags are there. All right, I'm gonna go from obvious to least obvious. Right. So the whole entire thing that Oda always loves to do with Luffy's fights, his main fights, upcoming fights, is Oda likes to build the tension between Luffy and the final fights before the arc is over with, right? Let's use the most current one, Wano, for example, right? We head to Wano. We know that Luffy has to fuck up Kaido. So we're building up the tension. Momonosuke and the Scavengers are stressed out, right? Because they say this guy, Odin, got killed. Okay. Then Luffy finds out about Odin. And then he meets Tama. And Tama can't eat. And the citizens of Wano can't eat. And then he finds out about the Smiles. And then he finds out that Killer got fucked up. And then Kid is fucked up. And then all kind of stuff like that, right? So tension. Like, okay, I want to whoop Kaido's ass. Now we're here, right? Oda always does this. Now for Blackbeard, we can assume that Blackbeard is going to be the final pirate fight before he goes to fight the world government and stuff like that, right? He has been building, allegedly, he has been building the tension nice and slow, starting with their first conversation about who likes cherry pies and all kind of shit like that. Stupid shit, right? Stupid shit to argue over. But then we're building the tension, and we see that they meet again at Impel Down. They have a little scuffle, and then we build the tension, and Blackbeard inadvertently responsible for Ace's death, with Luffy still holding grudge, which you can tell on Dressrosa. So what other way can we find to build the tension between Luffy and Blackbeard? Wait a minute. What if we have Blackbeard kill his fucking hero?
People keep bringing that up. That's unpredictable. What about the theft? The theft of Robin.
Hold on, let me interject first. But see, that's the thing. I think it's two characters that Luffy don't need any extra motivation to fight or defeat. That's Teach and Sakazuki. I think he already has those two matchups pinpoint in his mind. He knows he has to beat those two, whether or not. So I don't think he even needs to add attention. I really don't.
Luffy needs to beat Shanks.
Yeah, but this would
he didn't need to add attention for Kaido. He didn't need to attention for Kaido. But guess what? Oda,
it would be crazy if he killed Shanks, bro. Like Luffy would lose it.
But think about this way: for all the characters that we've seen Luffy fight, the final fight, we start from freaking Buggy to Lucci to Doflamingo to Kaido, right? He doesn't need tension with any of them because they're pirates. Pirates fight. Pirates do what they got to do. But every fucking arc, Oda always has to build beef with Luffy and this certain character.
It's personal this time, bro. It's personal.
That's when it's going first.
I don't think Luffy ever. I don't think Oda's doing that with Luffy's character. Luffy. I don't think Luffy would take it as personal as what y'all are saying. He's grown.
Yeah, that's what
he would be like. Shanks,
when it comes to these individuals, it's different, bro. It's different. It's more than just I'm a grown person. It's
I understand. What I'm saying is like I don't think he's even gonna have the same.
Yeah, exactly. Like he got mad at Kaido because how could he eat, bro? Like,
but I tell you, bro.
And he gets mad.
But you see how his personality is now, though. He's no longer mad at Kaido. In fact, he hasn't been mad at Kaido since he got to the rooftop. Yeah, Luffy learned not to hold on to grudges.
Mad at Kaido when
rooftop
though. Yeah, but that says really more about Kaido than the fact that Luffy is able or does this often, right? Because he does do. He is mad at people.
Trying to kick his ass. That's why he's there.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he did it with Sir Crocodile and Impel Down. He's done it throughout the series where he versus Katakuri, he changed too. Luffy, like he reads the emotions of people.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean? These guys aren't bad guys. Like they're not evil. They're not villains, you know. But for example,
Luffy will grow
when he attacked what do you call that octopus guy? You know,
and then he got
right?
Yeah, I mean,
Shanks and Teach fight is just weird in itself.
I don't think it makes any. I know people say there's foreshadowing, but the manga doesn't do it like the anime. The anime do a lot of red herrings.
Ooh,
the manga doesn't do it like that. Also, do y'all think Teach is actually the man?
We're not ready to fight him yet. The way how you say yet, I was like, oh, this is gonna come back for your ass, Shanks. Watch out.
But he had 2 years. He had 2 years to get that salty run back. He didn't do shit.
In the anime, they made the whole matchup thing. They should bend back on the shit.
Yeah, and the manga doesn't do that. The manga doesn't do that at all.
You don't show panels at all of that?
We don't just
no, they don't do any of that shit, bro. I reread Marine Forward parts multiple times. They didn't do any of that.
Wonder. You also have to remember, right? This is Blackbeard we're talking about. Do you honestly expect him to run up on Shanks with a fair one? No,
I'm saying you had 2 years. I don't care. You had this man for 2 years. You did literally nothing.
Well, what could he do for 2 years? He had to gather his strength first.
Exactly.
He had to gather his strength first.
Because remember, Burgess is still trying to get a devil fruit. He's still trying to
exactly.
He's not complete.
I know, but that thing was, and I know Burgess is gonna get one, but it's weird how Burgess himself, like you would think he would be one of the first priorities. He hasn't given Burgess, which is part of the reason I'm trying to tell y'all. I still had Burgess versus Zoro. I know people don't like it. I still have it. I still got it, bro.
We're not doing this.
I still got it, bro.
We're not doing this. We are not doing this.
I will continue to do that. Kiryu versus Sanji. Kiryu versus Sanji makes perfect sense, fam.
Peep this, right? Okay, you talked about how he had to ran up on Shanks and he had 2 years, right? But look at what happens when you run up on Shanks unprepared. We have Houston's kid as an example.
All I'm saying is, I don't think Teach has smoke with Shanks like that. Like, I think people are exaggerating that shit.
I don't think he had smoke with Shanks, but it's going to come to a point where Shanks feels like he needs to
take in the way.
Do y'all think do you think Teach is the man that Shanks was referring to? I don't know.
Oh, wait, what you talking about when he was?
Why would Oda just hide that? Yeah, I don't know.
Absolutely not.
There's a pirate we need to talk about. Let me think.
That could be hell. It could be Rocks, bro. I'm just saying we don't know.
I don't think it was Teach though. I definitely don't.
Yeah, so Teach has no issues with Shanks.
No, it's not Teach. It can't be Teach. Because like they had Blackbeard's like bounty over there. They would have said it was Teach.
Yeah, they would have said it ain't Luffy. It ain't no. Like who the hell could it be? Why is Shanks he personally went?
It's me.
He's like, yo, can't be any of the Yonko.
A lot of people were at that point in time. A lot of people were saying,
wait. But I heard Pharaoh say that they had Teacher's Bounty. They didn't have Teacher's Bounty. Emu had Teacher's Bounty.
Yeah, Emu had his. Oh yeah, his bounty.
But I don't think it's Luffy or Emu.
Luffy. Weird. I don't know. It's just.
They would already know Teacher's a threat.
Emu has his eye, his or her eye on Teach.
It has to be Teach.
No, it doesn't.
The Gorsa are already aware that Teach is a problem. Like, why would Shanks need to tell them again? Oh, this.
Yeah, they say that Marco.
Teach could be a bigger problem because Teach could be a bigger problem that they're giving him credit for. Because you see, right now they're looking at Blackbeard as a Yonko, right? Which Yonkos are problematic, but there are a controlled problematic force. They're not looking at Teach as the next. What's the nigga's name? Fucking Rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did Shanks wait 2 years? Why would you let him gain power? That doesn't make sense.
It wasn't Teach.
It can't be Teach.
But not everything has to be so like precise. You have to do it right away, type thing, right? So it's 2 years.
But you let this man gain power, is what I'm saying.
But Wonder has a legitimate question. Wonder, I do have that question myself, and that is when if Shanks, and I'm expecting Oda to flesh this out himself and let us know. But if Shanks felt so empowered to go to Whitebeard and warn him about Teach, right, and then see what Teach did to Whitebeard and kill Whitebeard and get both devil fruits. Why on earth did you let him walk around for the next 2 years?
That's what I'm saying. Something doesn't add up, bro.
As much sense as that doesn't make, that to me is something that I'm going to say, like, you know what? I'm going to sit back. I'm going to see what Oda goes with this. There must be some reason that Shanks is like, I got to let him rock out. I don't know if it's because he wants Luffy to finish him.
Yeah, exactly.
Rocks, though.
No, wait. So it still could be, but the same
could still be Blackbeard, but the logic behind it is kind of weird.
It's weird, but it's for the same reason why he let him gain power for those 2 years. It's the same reason why right after Marineford, he didn't go after Teach. Right? It's the exact same reason. So I don't think that kind of sways it to why it wouldn't be Teach. It's just again
because our problem why it's not Teach is because I believe they was already discussing Teach, Luffy, and all those.
I mean, they said that Marco was the one that could put him down, and we saw what that fight happened.
Yeah, but it's
a year ago.
Yeah, that's what.
But it's more information, and actually, what's like the bigger thing that came out of that conversation? It's not even the fact that he said we had to talk about this pirate. It's the fact that Shanks actually has this communication with the government like this. Honestly,
that's crazy.
It's right, but I'm not shocked.
Well, but that's more shocking, or like that's more like an interesting topic than the fact.
Yeah, it's very interesting that he has like affiliations with them.
I mean, kind of after sitting with it for a few years, because it has been years since we've seen that scene in the manga. I know it's been a while, right?
And this also brings a lot of This also brings a lot.
Go ahead. Finish your thing.
No, I was saying this also brings a lot of clarity as to how he was able to stop Marineford. Because if Kaido showed up, they still fighting, bro.
Because Sengoku said only because you asked for it, we'll do it. Now, so here's the thing. I've had a time to sit with this over a few years of why Shanks was allowed to go up to the Gorosei meeting and talk with them. The thing is, we've always heard through the story that there's a balance, right? We have the Yonko, we have the I don't call them supernovas, the fucking warlords, and then we have the Marines, right? Those were like the three powers, as they called them back in the day, right? Okay, and they said that they're not trying to interrupt that balance, right? Now, we look at the personalities of the four Yonko at the time, not Blackbeard, because he wasn't Yonko yet. So we have Whitebeard, Shanks, Big Mom, and Kaido. Kaido's an asshole. Big Mom's an asshole. Whitebeard is an old asshole, right? So who's the cool guy? Who's the guy who's truly gonna keep the balance? Because like, Kaido's keeping the balance, but we don't really trust this nigga because he keeps talking about war every once in a while. Big Mom, she hasn't she has to become Pirate King because she's not cool with Elbaf. But if she becomes cool with Elbaf, then we're fucked. And Whitebeard, he's not gonna listen to us anyways.
But
this guy Shanks, he's a pirate, but he's cooperating. So maybe we can work with.
Do y'all think he was?
no, hold on. But what did he do 6 years ago to officially?
Yeah. Do y'all think he was? Do y'all think he was groomed and sent in? Because here's the thing: who was the other Yonko before Shanks? Did